are proud supporters of the Rams. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The Law Office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The Law Office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. The Fire and Stone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Fire and Stone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Fire and Stone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week, with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Fire and Stone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
The Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new, state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new, eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Matt and Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams! Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higbee Embroidery is your place. Higbee Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern Wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com. Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. October 22nd, 2022. Mark that date on your calendar. The Tinora Athletic Boosters is happy to announce a night at the races. 7 p.m. at the Defiance VFW. Be sure to get your tickets from the Boosters. Buckeye football is on, but don't worry. We'll have the game on the TV so you won't miss a snap. The Athletic Boosters is a non-profit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the Rams teams or organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Find out more by visiting the Tinora Athletic Boosters on Facebook. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live.
Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Tonight's the night for high school football here on Tinora Rams Live. Here with the call of all of the action is Keith Brown.
Welcome to week number 5 of the 2022 Tinora Rams high school football season. Coming up live here at Tinora High School's Justin F. Coressel Stadium is the Tinora Rams hosting the Antwerp Archers in a huge GMC contest on this Friday night here in week number 5. Rams come in at 3-2 after that vigorous non-conference schedule versus Liberty Center, Wauseon, and Lima Central Catholic. Rams are coming off a GMC opening win last Friday night here against the Fairview Apaches. Rams were victorious 34-0. Archers of Antwerp, they're coming in at 4-0 overall and 1-0 in GMC play. Tonight's Signs Excavating kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Signs Excavating offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with your general excavating services, emergency repair work, any demolition you may have, from driveways to ditch digging to ditch cleaning to any site prep. Signs Excavating is here to help you out. Signs Excavating is the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams live winter sports season. For all your excavating needs, get a hold of Josh, 419-769-2290. And for any heavy haul trucking needs, get a hold of Brad, 419-481-3738. Of course, you can visit them on Facebook or signsexcavating.com. Overall series, Rams with a 34-12 advantage. The last time the Rams were defeated by Antwerp was way back in 2003. Last season, the Rams traveled over to Antwerp and defeated the Archers in a thriller 16-14. Cole Anders with a late TD run capped off the Rams' victory. Rams defense held on at the end, but survived for the 2-point win. This season, the Rams are averaging 20 points per game on offense while giving up 13 points per game on defense. Rams defense have scored 3 touchdowns through the first 4 games this season. A look at the Rams' first 4 weeks in the 2022 season. Week 1, Rams were completely dominated at Liberty Center by the Tigers in a 31-0 loss. Week 2, Rams rebounded nicely in their home opener. They defeated the Wauseon Indians 27-13 in a game that basically everybody counted the Rams out. Week 3 saw us travel to Lima on a Saturday afternoon as the Rams took on the state-ranked Lima Central Catholic Thunderbirds. Rams came away with a hard-fought 20-7 win. Rams defense scored 2 touchdowns, including the Braden Rostai pick 6 with 25 seconds remaining to seal the win for the Rams. Last week, week 4, saw the Rams dominate rival Fairview in the opener of the Green Meadows Conference season. Rams, as we said, won 34-0. The Rams defense held the Apaches to minus 16 yards of total offense. Complete domination by Tinora's defense last week. Looking briefly at last season, the Rams had 18 all-GMC selections while graduating 11 seniors. Rams finished at 10-2 last year while winning the GMC outright with a 7-0 record. That was their first title since 2015. The Rams did lose to the eventual state champion Cary Blue Devils in the second round by a score of 20-0. Graduating last year, seniors Dylan Camp, Nolan Schaefer, Hayden Becker, Baden Hancock, Eric Bone, Cole Comiso, Bryce Bailey, Joshua Bland, Kason Wolfram, Tyler Hespy, and KP DeLarber. KP DeLarber was the Green Meadows Conference Offensive Player of the Year, while Baden Hancock was the Defensive Player of the Year for the Green Meadows Conference. For the first time since 2019, the Rams, they have a new starter at quarterback. Gavin Eckert has taken over for the graduated Nolan Schaefer. This season, Eckert is 13-35 for 166 yards, has 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. On the ground, Eckert's rushed 30 times for 40 yards for 2 touchdowns. After the graduation of KP DeLarber, Brandon Edwards has led the Rams attack here in 2022. Last season, Edwards led the area in yards per carry at 9.2. Last season, Edwards carried the ball for 462 yards and 8 touchdowns. This season, Brandon's carried the ball 55 times for 340 yards and 2 touchdowns, averaging 6.1 yards per carry. Unfortunately for the Rams, Brandon Edwards will be unavailable for the Rams this evening in this huge contest. In 2022, through 4 weeks, Rams are averaging 210 yards of total offense. Rams' rushing game is averaging 160 yards on the ground. Special teams, Jacob Bishop has replaced first-team All-GMC place kicker Dylan Camp. We said Camp graduated. Bishop also was handling the punting duties, took over for Nolan Schaefer on the punting duties. Jacob Bishop is averaging 33 yards per punt here in 2022. Defensively this season for the Rams, their strength has been that junior linebacking core. Grady Gusweiler was a first-team All-Selection last year. Joey Geisinger was a second-team All-Selection, and Braden Rostai showed his presence so far this year, including that game against Lima Central Catholic, where he intercepted a pass and returned it for a touchdown with 25 seconds to go. Leading tacklers this year, Grady Gusweiler with 40, Joey Geisinger with 31, and Braden Rostai has 26. Graham Askins, he was a show last week here against Fairview. Graham has 27 tackles and 5.5 sacks on the season. Aiden Helmke and Landon Newsom also has caused havoc this season on the Rams' defensive line. Also causing havoc, second-team All-GMC Dallas Dockenhouse. Dockenhouse has 29 tackles here in 2022. Secondary, Gavin Eckert returns to the backfield. He was second-team All-GMC last year, had 4 interceptions. Also on the line up front is Will Newman, who's done a fantastic job as well this season. In the backfield again, Caden Radzik has been a key contributor here in 2022. Radzik turned the tide in that Week 2 game versus Wauseon, had a 30-yard touchdown for interception, which not in that game had 7, and the Rams' season has not been the same since. Offensive and defensive tackle Javen Gaines still will be out for another week or so. He's missed the entire season due to a wrestling injury that he sustained last winter. Last season, Antwerp finished at 9-3. They were 6-1 in the GMC. They finished 1 game behind Tinora. Antwerp was defeated by Eden in the second round of the playoffs. Lost a heartbreaker 26-21. Archers lost 13 players to graduation, but they do return several key starters. Antwerp had a total of 15 All-GMC members in 2022. Leading the list of returnees is junior quarterback Carson Ultimus. Last year, Ultimus had nearly 2,600 yards, completed 203 passes of his 329 attempts. He had 28 touchdowns. This season, Ultimus is 49-69. He has 855 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 1 interception for Ultimus. In the backfield, junior running back Reed Litchty ran for nearly 800 yards last year. He is back this year. 240 yards on 41 carries. He's averaging nearly 6 yards an attempt. Carson Ultimus has 342 yards on 28 carries, 6 touchdowns this season for Ultimus. After graduation of first-team wide receiver Jagger Landers, junior Landon Brewer has stepped into the spotlight. He's the top returning receiver, along with senior Parker Moore. This season, Brewer has 19 catches, 386 yards, and 5 touchdowns, where Parker Moore has 13 catches, 185 yards, and 5 scores. So we said Archers are coming at 4-0. They're averaging 52 points a game on offense while giving up 11.5 on defense. Antwerp is returning the same system as a season ago. They're running the spread on offense and primarily a 4-3 on defense. A quick look at the 2022 Archer season. Week 1 defeated Montpelier 47-0 on the road. Week 2 hosted Eden and Coach Olwyn, a 54-32 win for the Archers. Week 3 beat up Hilltop at home by a score of 65-8. Week 4 last week defeated Hicksville by a score of 41-6 to start the GMC season. Antwerp is coached by Jason Hale. It's in his 4th season. 15-21 overall for Coach Hale, assisted by Zach Beasaby, Joe Bergazzotti, Paul Cottrell, Jared Martinez, Brooks Roars, Greg Billman, Josh Polson, Keaton Ultimus, Derek Smalley, John Buer, Craig Good. Your stats are Emily Laker, Emery Jones, Gabby Snyder, and Briley Bagley. Video, Mike Bradbury. Your superintendent at Antwerp is Dr. Martin Miller. Principal at Antwerp High Schools is Travis Leachty. Your athletic director is Drew Ultimus, who does a fantastic job. Trainer, Kurt Duncan and Aaron Hunter. Antwerp colors are blue and white. They are Division 7. Archers have 8 overall playoff appearances, 98, 99, 2000 and 2001, 2003, 2007, and 2020 and 2021. Rams are coached by head coach Kenny Krause in his 25th season on the sidelines for the Rams. 182-75 for Coach Krause. Has 13 playoff appearances and 2 Final Four teams. Coach Krause has a winning percentage of 71%. On the sidelines, assisting Coach Krause, Roger McKelvey, Jeff Sleester, Eric Becker, Casey Helton, Charlie Kelly, and Chris Kime. Superintendent at Northeastern Local Schools is Nicole Wells. Your principal is Alex Nafsa. Your athletic director at Tinora is Craig Rudder, who says hello to everybody out there watching and listening. Trainer is Emily Vomar. Stats here at Tinora, Sean and Kirsty Mack. Rams colors are forest green and white. They are Division 5 this year, Region 18. So wherever you are and however you may be listening, thanks to tuning in to tonight's contest. Coming up live from Tinora High School's Justin F. Coressel Stadium, it's the Rams hosting the Archers in a big Week 5 of Friday Night Football under the lights. Coming up, we will have the David Frank weather. We'll have the uniform colors, and we'll see who won the coin toss. Stay tuned. Baton Stevens kickoff coming up right after this.
Once
Back here at Tinora. Sorry about that. Usually the pregame is recorded, so I wasn't actually talking to the band. I just got to time it out a little better. Pregame seems to be a little longer this year, but for those of you that were interested in hearing the band, I apologize, but my pregame is pre-recorded, so I wasn't actually talking through the national anthem. Just clear that up for everybody. Here at Tinora High School, Justin F. Coressel Stadium right now, 78 degrees, little humidity, and very slight breeze coming from the left end zone to the right end zone. Beautiful night for football here at Tinora High School for this huge GMC contest between Fairview for Antwerp. So still in last week, pregame mode. Antwerp and Tinora. Rams in the forest green jerseys tonight with the white numbers, black trim. They have the black pants on tonight. Antwerp's going to come out in the white jerseys, royal blue with the royal blue pants with the royal blue numbers. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. It is Keith Brown, Coach Tony Fairchild, Dr. A.J. Fairchild, and Dr. Logan Bailey. And today is Coach Fairchild's birthday. So everybody out there.
Happy birthday, Tony. I didn't even know it was your birthday.
Thank you.
So everybody out there, wish Coach Fairchild a happy birthday today.
Everybody that's tuning in, we got a new little feature tonight. Got our drone up in the air flying around, thanks to Logan Bailey. Getting a little bit of Skycam work.
I think we can officially say we're the first live broadcast in Northwest Ohio to have drone footage live during a game.
We try and make every week more improved than the previous, and I think we topped ourselves this week.
so.
And I haven't even seen it yet, honestly.
That's pretty cool.
So we're going to keep track of all the area games tonight. I mean, huge games in the area. Actually, we have the Archibald and Liberty Center up on our spare laptop, so we'll keep track of that. Got other big games in the area. Ayersville at Edgerton at Stauffer Field for another. That's this is probably just as big as game as this one right here.
Yeah, I mean, as we mentioned in the podcast Tuesday night, that very possible at the end of the night tonight you could have 4 GMC teams sitting at 4-1, and the GMC would literally be up for grabs for sure then. And it'll be neat. It'll be neat to see what happens tonight. It's definitely a beautiful night for football. So. There's no rain in the area, so nobody can blame the weather. Oh, it was, slippery and nothing like that. It's a beautiful night for football.
Yeah, and we won't dwell on it too much. We've dwelled on it, enough for last week. But leading rusher Brandon Edwards is unavailable for the Rams tonight, and we'll talk about it briefly. But it's been talked about enough, and there's nothing we can do about it. So the Rams are without probably their most potent offensive threat and one of their better defensive threat. But you can't do anything about it. Edwards will miss the game tonight, and just hope for a fantastic. If we have a game like we had last year, you really can't ask for anything more. Great game last year over in Antwerp. Came down basically to the last, 10, 15 seconds. Antwerp scored, and we had to recover the onside kick. And I believe Braden Rostai went high to pick that one up, and he actually just got drilled when he reached up and caught that kick. So
final was 16-14 in favor of the Rams there.
Yep. Tinora marching band going by. We got Biddy cheerleaders here tonight. Got another huge crowd. We did a lot better this week getting people through the gates than we did last week. So
maybe they heard us talking about it all last week. I'm not sure, but they did some pre-sale tickets and got everybody in here a lot faster. I don't see anybody even standing in line tonight, so that's good.
No. Last week we still had people at the end of the first quarter still waiting to get in. We had a huge crowd last week. Like we said, if you're going to go watch a game, watch it this week. There's tons of huge games in the area. Perfect weather, so we're here at Tinora. David Frank weather forecast. So we said 78 degrees. In-game scoreboard sponsor is the Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and now Stryker. Pre-game sponsor is Signs Excavating, and your video sponsor is the Batten Stevens Body Shop in downtown Jewel, Ohio. Fantastic facility there. So anybody needs any body work done, get a hold of Mr. Jeff Batten Stevens. Fantastic facility there.
I had a tailgate that got banged into, and I had them do the work there. They did an excellent job. Actually, probably came out better than what it did from the factory. So we did predict it right, though, Keith. There's a pretty good crowd here. People standing along the fence all the way along the Tinora side. I'm not sure who won the toss, but Tinora's getting ready to kick off.
I assume the Rams won the toss and defer. Jacob Bishop has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Dane Scholl back deep for Archers, laying with Taven Scholl.
Oh, didn't go in the end zone.
Bounces at the one and kind of sticks there.
What?
I'm not sure what actually, did they blow the ball dead?
What are we doing?
Everybody's just kind of standing around.
What in the world?
Like, I'm not sure what just
seriously,
happened.
we've had problems with the referees before. And literally on the kickoff, they blow the whistle.
Even had a pregame meeting behind us down here.
Every week something going on.
5-10 minutes. And
for
the opening
people that are listening and not maybe not watching, the Rams kicked the ball. The ball went over to the Antwerp guy's head. I'm not sure who it was. The ball landed at like the 2-yard line and just stuck. And somebody blew the whistle and blew the play dead. Oh my gosh!
I'm not sure what happened, but
so I think we're going to try it again. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
My Lord.
All right.
We need to get one of these right one of these weeks. I tell you what.
Oh, that's a weird start to the game, that's for sure.
I can't say that it surprises me.
Just when we thought we've seen it all in the last couple of years, we see something that kind of tops everything. All right, so we're going to do it over. Game clock is set back to 12 minutes. Jacob Bishop has the ball teed up right in the middle of the 40.
Hey, no redos, man.
Dave Scholl is back deep for the Archers.
Oh, I guess they get a mulligan here.
Playing
along
golf
with Taven Scholl. Kind of was like a golf shot, just kind of stuck down there.
They did.
Bishop approaches the ball, right-hand kick. This guy is going to go out of bounds over there on the far side. Now that kind of sticks as well.
Oh, wow.
Picked up by Scholl at the 15 to the 20. Breaks a couple tackles, pushed out of bounds. They're going to say out to 25.
He's still walking. 27-yard line.
Close to where the sticks were put down originally. Those guys have done a pretty good job of predicting stuff the last couple of weeks on the far side over there. Our Jug Plasman back over there, along with Mr. Jimmy Harris and a couple other of the boys.
I think Ackerman's back over there this week, so.
Chad's back
Chad's
over there. Yep. So we're going to put the ball in play officially here at the 27. It's like about the 27-yard line. Just underway here at Tinora High School. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on Tinora Rams Live. Ultimus in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers near, 2 wide, straight back drop. Fires sideline pass intended for Brewer. Incomplete. Sails into the Archer bench. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Archers.
That's going to be something we're going to see a lot is Carson Ultimus back there looking for his #1 target and Landon Brewer. He's quite of a wide receiver there, and I'm willing to bet they'll be making that connection quite a bit tonight.
49-69, 855 yards and 14 touchdowns for Ultimus. Is averaging 16.8 yards per completion. Antwerp, the highest scoring team in Division 7 at 52 points a game. Ultimus straight back drop, fires it deep, has a man out there. Brewer makes the catch at the 35, 30, 20, brought down at the 15-yard line by Gavin Eckert. Ultimus hit Brewer in stride for a big hitter for the Archers.
Now, the one thing we talked about, guys, right off the bat was we're going to have to get some pressure on Ultimus, and there's been 0 the first 2 plays. So, I mean, literally no pressure whatsoever. So, make an adjustment there.
We also talked about we knew that they were going to go deep pretty quick. They were going to try to get up on us fast, so not surprised by that play at all.
Yeah, Brewer just outran Eckert.
1st and 10 from the Tinora 17. 11:29 to go here in the quarter. Handoff inside to Reed Leachty. Across the 15, falls forward to about the 12-yard line. Gain of about 5 for the Archers and Reed Leachty. Joey Geisinger on the tackle for the Rams. Landon Brewer's your far side receiver. Parker Moore joins Brewer on the other side. Near side receiver, Caden Winslow and Cam Fuller. Leachty behind Ultimus. High snap through the arms of Ultimus. He somehow gets it, but he's drilled from the backside by Dallas Dockenhouse. High snap. Ultimus did a good job of controlling it.
Yeah, lucky it came back down in
the
his hands.
Baseball background came into play there for Ultimus. Loss of 9 on the play is going to be 3rd and 13. Balls back at the Tinora 20.
Big play for the Rams here. Good to stop.
Just underway here, 10-25 and winding. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side shotgun formation. Ultimus straight back drop, looks over the middle, slant. Nice catch! Heck of a catch by Parker Moore for a Antwerp Archers first down. Ultimus just drilled Moore on that slant over the middle, just laid out Parker Moore with a heck of a catch. Catch number 14 for Moore. Averages 14.2 yards per catch. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Leachdee behind Ultimus. First and goal from the 4. Inside handoff to Leachdee. Goes in for the Archer touchdown. 9:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Archers take a 6-0 lead. Extra point pending.
Yeah, that didn't take long. Not the start the Rams wanted there, but I tell you what, I'm just watching them. We're not putting pressure on all of this, and we're not crashing like we were. I just noticed, I watched Askins there on that last big play. They just kind of stepped back and let him throw.
Extra point to tip up, and it's good by Ty Jackson. So at the 9:50 mark here in the opening quarter, on your Drop Zone Pizza scoreboard, the Antwerp Archers 7 and the Tinora Rams nothing. We'll be back right after this time out.
October 22nd, 2022. Mark that date on your calendar. The Tinora Athletic Boosters is happy to announce a night at the races. 7 p.m. at the Defiance VFW. Be sure to get your tickets from the Boosters. Buckeye football is on, but don't worry. We'll have the game on the TV so you won't miss a snap. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the Rams team's or organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Find out more by visiting the Tinora Athletic Boosters on Facebook. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Archers go 72 yards.
That's cool.
Reed Leachdee with a 4-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good. Landon Brewer has the ball teed up at the far side of the hash marks on the 40. Ty Jackson with his 23rd extra point for the Archers. Short kick picked up on the far side at the 25. Hit before he gets to the 35-yard line. Cole Anders, looks like he had a little gap over there, but that was closed quickly.
Just ran right into it. He just ran straight.
So the Rams will come out for their first possession of the contest here, the 9:45 mark, and we were kind of discussing between timeouts there. Archers kind of made that look really easy against this Ram defense. Has been pretty much dominant the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, we didn't get the pressure on all of this, and hopefully the Rams are making an adjustment here defensively as we're on offense and maybe make something happen.
Ball's on the far side hash for the Rams. Eckert under center. Inside handoff across the 35 to the 39-yard line. Dallas Dockenhouse.
Watching down there, a little bit of extracurricular activity already from Parker Moore there.
Dockenhouse with a 5-yard carry. As we said, Brandon Edwards not suiting up tonight. That's a whole nother story. But Rams are going to dance with who brought him. Dallas Dockenhouse will see some carries in the backfield. Cole Swinhagen, actually nice burst of speed last week on a couple runs. So 2 backs in the backfield. Inside handoff goes to Dockenhouse across the 50 to the 45 to the Archer 44. So Dockenhouse again, as we saw in that final drive at Lima Central Catholic, just gets the ball and just going to pound it straight ahead.
Yeah, just a burst through there. Big old hole from the offensive line created, and he just took off.
That's even like last week against Fairview. We see him hit that hole, and he just burst through so fast, and that's something that I really like about him. He runs hard, and he runs hard downhill.
First down Rams from the Archer 45, 8:38 and winding. Archer's up 7-0. Fake handoff to Swinhagen. Ecker with the keeper across the 45. Dives forward to about the 44, maybe the 43. Looks like he had the
He pulled that one down too quick. I don't think
wide
he had
open.
any intentions of throwing that ball. He pulled it down right away, and there was two guys.
Looked like Grady Gusweiler was out there with a little green between him and the defender.
Gusweiler and Radzik were both open. Gee whiz.
So it's 2nd and 9 from the Archer 44 as we get close to the 8-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Beautiful night for football here at Tinora High School at Justin F. Coressel Stadium. Rams break the huddle. Radzik goes far side. 2 backs in the backfield, Schweinhagen and Dockenhaus. Eckert goes under center. Ball's on the near side hash. Inside handoff, Schweinhagen. He's hit after a gain of 1. Tried to take it over the right side of the Rams offensive line. Going to be 3rd and long for the Rams, and that's not a friend of the Tinora Rams offense this year.
No. 3rd and long we've been struggling with here lately.
So it's going to be 3rd and 7 from the Archer 42. 7:30 and counting here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Archers, courtesy of Reed Leachty from 4 yards out, leads 7-0.
Yeah, at least he's touchdown. He just jumped over top. A bunch of guys are on the ground right in front of him, Tinora guys. And he just jumped right over top of him and scored.
Rams are going with a tight formation on this 3rd and 7. Eckert under center. Inside handoff to Cole Anders to the 40. Falls forward to about the 38. Gain of 4, but there's going to be 3 yards short. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Tinora offense.
We're going to be punting this.
Jacob Bishop comes out for the Tinora special teams. Bishop averaging 33 yards per punt. Taking over for the graduated Nolan Schaefer. Has done a fantastic job.
Well, hopefully we can get the ball in the corner somewhere and pin him deep here.
Brewers heading back deep for the Archers, along with Reed Leachty. Good snap. High end over end kick. Hits it at the 10. Bounces down to the 5, to the 4. Looked like Schweinhagen may hit it at about the 6, and he did. Beanbag, maybe the 7. So the Archers will start their second drive with 6:23 to go here in the opening quarter, leading 7-0.
I talk about that on the punts, and this is maybe somebody out there that's listening knows the rules, but if you're watching the college and in the pros, and I just don't understand how you down the punt, because if it hits them, it's down. But if they're going up to the 1 yard line and they don't get control of the ball, and then it's a touchback. They run on the, it means like right there. He didn't down that ball until like the 3 or 4 yard line, but they gave him the ball at the 7. I don't know the rules behind that.
And we're 3 receivers on the far side, 1 near side. Ultima straight back, fires out there on the far side. Passes complete to Parker Moore. Moore across the 15, gets to the 16.
Wow.
Gain of about 8 for the Archer offense.
10 yards off there. It's going to make that pretty easy pitch and catch, man. Going to tighten that up.
Someone that Parker Moore reminds me of is like a Wes Welker back in the day. He's a little at slot receiver, but man, does he catch everything.
Back up.
Ball's on the far side hash. Whistle on the play.
You mean neutral zone?
We jumped off sides.
Yeah, neutral zone infraction or offsides.
That's going to give
we jumped and he didn't get back.
Give the Archers a first down on the Rams offside penalty. 7-0 Archers here, 5:54 to go in the opening quarter. Second possession for the Archers. First drive, they went 72 yards. Resulted in a 4-yard Reed Leachty touchdown. 3 receivers on the far side, 2 near side. I guess 2 and 2. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Ultimus takes a direct snap. Takes it over the far side where he's drilled over there on the far side by Caden Radzik.
Actually, Eckert was one that smacked him.
Was it?
That was Eckert to come in there and hit him.
Radzik must have been down low. Eckert was high.
Yeah. Radzik grabbed him around his feet.
Gain of 3 on the play for, maybe 4. Gain of 4 for the Archers offense. 5:20 and rolling here in the opening quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 7-0 Archers. 2nd and 6 from their own 25. Ball's on the far side hash. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Leachty right behind Ultimus. Ultimus takes a snap, comes near side with the pass, sails over the head of intended receiver Caden Winslow.
Had a little bit of pressure on him that time. He had to force that throw. That's what we need to see a lot more of going forward here.
One of the few times that the Rams have applied pressure to Carson Ultimus tonight.
Taryn Ward come in there. It's a name we haven't heard a lot.
Yeah, he's missed a few games.
He's finally back. He's been out with an injury, and now he's back out on the field.
So it's 3rd and 6 for the Archers from their own 25. 5:02 left here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Antwerp. For those of you listening on radio. 2x2s, one back behind Ultimus. Ultimus shotgun. Straight back drop, fires on the far side, has a man out there. It's caught for a first down. Landon Brewer.
20. I mean, we're playing 15 yards off those guys. That's going to be that's an easy first down throw right there.
I think that first pass, or that pass they had to Brewer for that long get together, I think that's really what's backing Tinora off right now. But it's like, again, you back off, you give them those easy 5-10 yards each time.
Yeah, third down and 8 or whatever that was, and we were playing 10, 12 yards off.
1st and 10 from their own 32. 4:45 and counting here in the opening quarter. Ultimus gives the leash. He darts inside, across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Gained about 5 for Reed Leachy. Grady Gusweiler on the tackle for the Rams. Again, appreciate all the comments we've had last week on the podcast and Northwest Ohio Sports Podcast, and all the comments from all the viewers from last week and previous weeks. Appreciate everybody from Antwerp watching and our longtime listeners and viewers from Tinora. We, all 4 of us up here, thank you very much. 2nd and 6. So we approach the 4-minute mark here from the Tinora 36. High snap brought down by Ultimus. Gives the leach. He's tackled by Rostai at the 35. Also about 1 on the play, maybe 2.
Another high snap there. It looked like maybe it threw off the timing a little bit on that.
Going to be another 3rd down for the Archer offense. This time it's 3rd and 7 from the Tinora 35.
Yeah, that last play, it looked like the intended hole that Leachy wanted to go in was closed up. He tried to bounce it, and there's just nowhere to go there.
It's a big 3rd down here for the Rams defense.
And we tightened up on Brewer out there. Let's see what we do here.
2x2s, one back in the backfield behind Ultimus. Ball's in the center of the hash marks. Straight back drop. Ultimus looking. Screen pass to Leach. Newsom missed the tackle. Across the 40 to the 45, maybe the 46. Excellent play by Coach Jason Hale and the Archer offense. That's going to be a 1st down for the Archers. That was, you saw everybody come through.
Yeah, that's the one we talked about last week.
Kind of let everybody leak through, and you drop it off, and that was a perfect call on 3rd and 7 for Antwerp.
It's 2 big 3rd down conversions for Antwerp on this drive. Two 3rd and longs, and we're able to convert.
3:05 to go here in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 Archers from their own 35-yard line. Ball's on the far side hash. 1 receiver far side, 2 near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Ultimus under center for the first time. Handoff. Cam Fuller brought down by Graham Askins. Loss of about 3 on the play. Askins had a game of all games last week against the Fairview Apaches, who was our player of the game. And listening back to the broadcast of the Bowl, Garrett Mansfield also gave Garrett the player of the game as well. So we weren't partial in our player of the game there. It's going to be 2nd and 13.
He had a great game last week. And, as you have that game, though, you start having those kind of games, and then you start drawing more attention to yourself. And
straight back drop. Little pass in the flat to Leach. D at the 45 to the 50. Cuts it up. Gets to about the 47. Knocked down by Braden Rostai. Rostai comes out. It's like he's got a finger that needs put back in place.
I don't know.
Emily Volmar pops it back in and says, get back out there. Well, she doesn't. Braden says, I'm getting back out there. This is 3rd and 2. Straight ahead goes Ultimus. There's our fumble.
Tinora got it.
Fumble on the play. Tinora with the fumble recovery. Like Landon Newsom comes out with the ball. So a 3rd and 2 results in the Antwerp Archer fumble. Landon Newsom of the Tinora Rams comes out with the ball. Huge stop for the Rams on that 3rd and 2.
I think Ultimus was trying to come up there and run a quarterback sneak and just lost the handle on the ball.
Yeah, they're trying to go a hurry up from that last one. And like Tony said, try to sneak it, but just a little too quick and not quite ready enough.
We were talking before the game here. Tenora's going to have to force some turnovers, get a little extra advantage here coming in with their offense. So that's a good start to the game.
Yeah, there's number 1.
1:39 left in the quarter. Rams take over 1st and 10 from their own 47. Ball's on the near side. Has shotgun formation for Eckert. Low snap. He takes the snap straight ahead. Cuts it up inside for a gain of maybe 1. Coming off the field for the Rams is Cole Schweinhagen, and that's not something. Maybe hopefully Cole got hit in the shin because he come off hopping on 1 foot. We're already down our leading running back.
I don't know. He was already untying his shoe, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Second down 9.
We'll keep you updated on Cole. Eckert comes in with the play from Coach Kraus. It'll be 2nd and 9 from their own 48 as we hit the 1 minute mark here. 7-0 Archers. Ball's just short of the 50. Ball's on the near side hash. One receiver near side is Razik. Far side receiver is Anders. Inside handoff Dockenhouse gets to the 50 where he's knocked back. Gain of maybe 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Rams offense.
It was a nice play by Xander Smith for Antwerp, and that's something too. They've Antwerp's defensive line is, I feel like, really stepped up here early on in the game. You know, Gale's been back there making a couple tackles here and there, and that's one thing what Tenora's going to need to do is step up on the offensive line, especially with their offense struggling early in the year.
Yeah, Archer's defense averaging 11.5 points per contest. 3rd and 7, balls right on the 50. It's on the Tenora side of the 50. We got 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Razik, your far side receiver. Geisinger checks into the Rams' backfield. 2 backs in the backfield now. Eckert under center. Rolls to the far side. Under pressure, gets to the 50, to the 45, 40. First down, Rams.
We'll have 1 second left.
Again, I'm assuming that was a boot or just a straight run because Eckert took off, and the ball was tucked underneath the arm the whole way, so I don't think he had any intentions of throwing that ball.
Didn't have any pitch options because he was kind of out there solo.
Yeah.
There's 1 second to go here in the opening quarter. Ball is on the Antwerp 44-yard line. 7-0 Archers.
Tell you what, Dockenhouse had a good lead block there to pin that defensive end as he came around the corner, which opened up that hole for him to get up onto the outside side there.
Ball's on the far side hash. 3 backs in the backfield for the Rams. Eckert under center. Fakes a handoff to Geisinger. Rolls near side. Fires in the flat. In and out of the arms of Dallas Dockenhouse to end the quarter. Hit Dockenhouse in a bad spot. Right in the hands at about the 40. Fell to the turf. After 1 here at Tinora High School, it's the Archers of Antwerp 7 and your Tinora Rams nothing on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We're going to be back right after this time out.
The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Make sure you check out that Northwest Ohio football podcast. That's a great time we all four have doing that podcast. Coach Tony Fairchild, myself, Keith Brown, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan. We have a great time. Usually released on Thursday morning, mid-morning, but check that out. It's definitely worth a good laugh or two at times. So.
Oh, it's a blast.
Starting second quarter here, 2nd and 10 Sonora from the Archer 43. Inside handoff to Dockenhouse across the 40 to the 39-yard line. Gain of about 4 for Dallas. Monitoring Cole Schweinhagen over here on the Rams bench. He's getting his ankle retaped by Emily Volmar, the Rams trainer.
Third down and 6 for the Rams.
Over at Liberty Center, it looks like it's scoreless halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, just backed it up here, Keith. I believe Liberty Center gets a safety right here. Yes, they do. So Liberty Center is up 2-0.
Huge game over there. Just interesting, just looking at the crowd. There's people everywhere at Liberty Center. Back here, the same. We have a really good crowd here on this 3rd and 6 from the Archer 49, just underway in the second quarter. Eckert takes a snap, pitches out to Dockenhouse. Dockenhouse lunges to the 35. He's going to be short by about a yard.
Looks like with 56 seconds going to Liberty Center game, Liberty Center just threw a touchdown pass. So they'll be going up.
Fourth down and 2 for the Rams.
Get a little bit of dual coverage tonight.
So we got lots of games. We had to get an Ayersville score here, too. Rams are going for it on 4th and 2 from their own 35. Now they're going to punt, I guess. Bishop's on the field. Bishop back at the 50. Ball's at the 35. Brewer and Parker Moore, I think, back deep. High, that's Reed Leachy, actually. Fair catch called by Landon Brewer at the
5.5.
about the 5, maybe 6 yard line. So Archers are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own. We're just going to call it the 6 yard line. But you couldn't ask for better weather we've had the last couple weeks here at Tinora.
That's like Keith, you were talking too, not just about the weather, but the crowd here today. It's nice to see so many people lined up along the fences. I mean, there's not even many spots here in the stands for the home side.
Yeah, we'll get some drone coverage of the stands here in a little while just to show how packed this place is tonight, because this is probably one of the most full I have seen this stadium in a long time.
2x2, two receivers far near side receivers. Ultimus fires over the middle.
No pressure from our defensive front at all. It's like they're not even going. I'm not real sure what the game plan was here.
Cam Fuller, reception for a first down. Archers caught it at about the 18 where he was hit.
First down, Antwerp.
You think maybe they're so worried about Ultimus running the ball also that they're afraid to go all out? I mean,
Yeah, we're not applying any pressure whatsoever to Ultimus.
we did that against Carson Parker from LCC. He was a big running threat. And
inside handoff to Leach. D's hit as he crosses the 15 to the 16.
The thing is, Antwerp's been running the ball a little bit here and there, but we've been stopping it. So you shouldn't be afraid of the run, because it seems like we're doing a pretty good job against that. You get a little bit of pressure on Ultimus.
9:40 and counting here in the second quarter. Archers up 7-0, courtesy of that 72-yard touchdown drive, 4-yard touchdown run by Reed Leachy at the 9:50 mark in the opening quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Archers. Ball's on the far side hash. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Ultimus straight back drop. Fires it in and out of the hands of Landon Brewer.
That's not something you see too often.
Yeah, the 6'3 Brewer pretty much handles everything that comes his way.
Not only a good football player, but he's an amazing basketball
excellent.
player as well.
It's good to see, which we'll get into more in a little bit. But Coach Robinson of Montpelier was talking about the 2 and 3 sports athletes this week on Coach's Show. 3rd and 10. Archers, balls on the Tinora 16, we'll call it. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Reed Leachy right behind Carson Ultimus. Ultimus stands back there, has all day again. Finally going to tuck it and run. Gets it to 15, 20. Cuts it up inside 25, 30, 35, maybe to the 36. That's going to be a first down. Antwerp Archers.
totally whiffed on the tackle there. Oh, my gosh.
It looked like Eckert was going for the kill shot, but there you just need to break down and make the tackle and have him go 4th down and punt it.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to go in there and kill him, and it just ran right by him.
It's one of those, it's on the back side of the field, so you got to know that you're kind of all alone on the island out there, so you really got to make him slow down, kind of take away his moves.
Ball's on the near side hash. 2 receivers far side, 2 near. Shotgun formation for Archers. Reed Leachy right behind Carson Ultimus. 8:45 and counting here in the second quarter. 7-0 Archers. Robinson snaps it to Ultimus, fires out in the flat to Leachy, catches it to 32. Flag goes flying, gets across the 35, 40, 42-yard line.
Not sure
Gain of 7. We'll see what the flag is.
Flag came in way late. There was nobody from
the
Tinora
far
around
side,
there.
Yeah.
Ayersville 16, Edgerton 8. That is at the end of the first quarter.
Holding on Antwerp.
Wow.
Fairview 7, Paulding nothing. Delta 7, Bryan nothing. Liberty Center 9, Archibald nothing. St. Mary's and Van Wert tied at 14. Perrysburg 7, Napoleon nothing. Defiant 7, Kenton 6. All those are second quarter scores.
It's a big play here by the Rams. They got to make a stop here, force another long third down, and then force the Archer offense off the field here once.
That was a 12. Basically, it wound up being a 12-yard penalty. First and 22. Ball's all the way back to the Archer 23. 8:20 and winding here in the second quarter. 7-0 Archers. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Ultimus all day to pass again. Finally flushed far side. Dockenhouse chasing him. He fires out there. Ball's caught right in front of the border. Caden Winslow with the reception for the Archers. Got a good chunk of that back.
That was kind of close there. You got to be careful with that.
Especially what we seen last week.
Yeah.
Just don't want to do too much anything that's going to draw the eye of the official.
Another third down here, and Tinora needs to stop. We've seen Tinora struggle all year on third down conversions, and the money downs you got to win here, especially in big games.
Yeah, this
third
is
13, big play here for Tinora. You can maybe get the ball in good field position.
Ball's on the far side hash. Archers break with 2 receivers near, 2 receivers far. Ultima straight back, got all day to pass again, fires deep over the middle. Has Brewer out there. We have a collision. That is
defensive.
I hope that's
flag on
against
the
the
play.
offense. I hope that's against the offense because Brewer literally just pushed Eckert to the ground.
That was
I cannot
bad.
be defensive pass interference because Brewer literally just pushed Eckert to the ground. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Clearly is on the Rams, as you can tell by the home crowd in the background.
Wow.
Got a defensive
Absolutely wow.
Conversation involved there, nothing. Just straight up called that one. That's a bad call there.
Gavin Eckert's
terrible call.
Eckert's talking.
OHSAA has got to do something about officials. I know you're short, but you got to find some people better than this.
Eckert's still talking to the back judge like,
good Lord.
I know we try to stay kind of impartial. We don't try not to rag on the rest, but man, that was atrocious call.
Wow.
That was actually a soccer
I think
flop.
Eckert had a better chance at the ball, and Brewer literally just pushed him to the ground.
So that was 3rd and 13. That pass interference call gives the Archers a first down. 1st and 10.
If nothing else, as a referee there, you don't throw the flag at all. Because that was incidental contact, if nothing else.
Ball's on the Antwerp 46. Ultimus straight ahead gets knocked to the ground by the Rams defense.
Joey
Geisinger had him by the ankles, and then I think Will Newman finished him off up top. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. 7:40 and counting here in the opening half. 7-0 Archers. Just seems like it's just the game's been controlled by the Archer offense, really, for it only being 7-0.
Yeah, the Rams defense has been on the field a lot.
Ultimus takes a shotgun snap under pressure, fires it out here into the Ram bench. Incomplete. The water girl takes a spill.
Popped up like a champ.
Landon Brewer, the intended receiver. Again, 3rd and 10 coming up for the Archer offense, and so far they're 100% on 3rd downs.
Put her in, Coach.
I was going to say, all I got to say there is she's showing up the guys on the sideline, showing what true toughness is, hopping up like that.
Didn't even
she
spill
took
the
it like
water.
a champ.
Didn't even spill the water bottles. Big 3rd down again for Tinora.
Whistle on the play. Coach Hale over there on the far sidelines is asking for a timeout. Timeout on the field is brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and A. Stay tuned after the game for the post-game article. We'll be back right.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940.
Back here at Tinora, 7-0 Archers, 7:20 to remain here in the half. Another 3rd and 10 for the Archers. Coach Hale burned his first timeout. 3 timeouts for the Rams remaining and 2 for the Archers. Brewer is your near side receiver. Caden Winslow, far side receiver. Slot receiver on the near side is Parker Moore. Reed Leachty in the backfield behind Carson Ultimus. Far side slot receiver will be Cam Fuller.
Archers from their own 47-yard line.
Got a nice look down the line here.
Straight back drop. Ultimus fires it over the middle, just out of the reach of Cam Fuller. Falls incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and 10 for the first time tonight. Rams are going to force the Archers into a 4th down punt. Landon Brewer back to punt. Brewer replacing all GMC first teamer Jagger Landers. Brewer averaging 38.1 yards a punt this season. Not only an excellent basketball player and a wide receiver, apparently a heck of a punter. 38.1 yards per punt. That's pretty good for high school.
Hey, when all else fails, put one of your best athletes back there to punt the football. I mean, if anything goes wrong, he can make something happen.
That's very impressive for a high school punter. Back deep for the Rams, Anders and Eckert.
That one was not 38, however.
That one kind of hit off the end of his foot. Hit Cam Fuller in the back for the Archers at about the 24. See where they put the ball down at.
I think it kind of just hit his back and fell straight to the ground. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, they should move that. They should definitely move that ball up. They're not going to leave it there, I wouldn't think. 7:06 to go here in quarter number 2. Archers still nursing that 7-0 lead. Rams are one play away from tying this game up, as one-sided as it's been here in this first half. Kind of what we saw. This is kind of the way the Wauseon game went, I guess, a little bit. Just seems like Wauseon dominated that first half against Tinora, and you look up and it's tied.
Well, you look back at Wauseon, they had the quick score, and then all of a sudden it's like things kind of sputtered out for both sides, and I feel like it's the same thing right now.
Tight formation for the Rams. Eckert with the fake, fires out here in the flat over the head of Cole Anders. Hit Anders in the hand, but it was way above his head. 2nd and 10 for Tinora from their own 23.
We knew coming into this game it was going to be kind of a stalemate between Tenora's powerhouse defense and Antwerp's powerhouse offense. They were going to stalemate. It was really just a question of who was going to make the most mistakes. One mistake could mean the ball game here, so we're kind of waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, Antwerp was on the drive again with that second possession until they fumbled the ball, and it seems like ever since then it just not been able to connect.
Ball's on the far side, Hash. Update from Edgerton coming up after this play. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse, cuts it up inside, gets close to the 30, gain of about 6 on the play. Ayersville scores again. Ayersville 22, Edgerton 8.
Wow.
Middle of quarter number 2.
Brought down by Fuller.
Kind of a shocker there. Like Ayersville is one of those teams we talked about, just kind of just laying in the weeds, just sleeping.
Yes, we talked about
and
that.
Boom, they jump out against Edgerton, I believe, is ranked 11th in the state. And
well, I think Edgerton was ranked higher than Antwerp.
Yeah, Antwerp was 12. Edgerton was 11, and Antwerp was 12. 3rd and 4 for the Rams on their own 29, 6:20 and counting here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Archers. Eckert under center. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse, cuts it up inside, across the 30, 35, 36-yard line. First down, Rams. Actually, it was Joey Geisinger.
Geisinger got a carry.
Geisinger
Brought down by Zane Wolf.
going to stay in the game.
First down, Rams.
Good hard run there.
I saw Joey. It was actually a backfield in Little League and junior high. What was it? Joey Geisinger and Christian Camaso. They're basically unstoppable at that level. 1st and 10 Sonora from their own 36. 6 minutes to go here in the opening half. 7-0 Archers. Shotgun formation. Eckert takes the snap. Going to keep it across the
face mask.
35 to the 40. No flag on the play.
Brought down by Xander Smith.
Game about 4 for the Rams offense. Going to be 2nd and 6.
What a stiff arm by Eckert there, though.
Looked like a running back.
I thought the Antwerp guy got a hold of the face mask, but maybe not.
2nd down and 6 for the Rams. From their own
Coach Fairchild with the instant replay next to us. One of the nice features we have on YouTube. We don't do instant replay, but you can rewind it quickly and watch.
Just the way Eckert's face kind of turned down to the ground really quick, it looked like he maybe grabbed a face mask.
Shotgun formation for the Rams. Eckert takes it, fires it out far side to Anders, makes a catch where he's just corralled by about 4 or 5 Archers at about the
yard.
38. Completed pass for a
Negative yard.
negative 1 yard, which is kind of the Rams' norm in the passing game this year. Everybody at Antwerp is spoiled this year with Ultimus and his receivers, Landon Brewer and Parker Moore. Rams offense kind of stalled a little bit this year when it comes to the passing attack.
AJ and I talk about that in college games where they got like a second and long and they try to run a screen play and get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and it's just
3rd and 6 here for the Rams. Ball's on their own 40. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse, cuts it up inside, across the 45 to the 46. He's going to be close. First down, according to this near side ref. Not sure how he could see through all that to the markers, but he is signaling first down Tinora. Back-to-back first downs for the Rams. 4:25 to go here in the half. Archers with that early first quarter touchdown, 7-0.
Dockenhouse got up a little bit slow there.
He kind of got hit in that area where
Looked like maybe he got hit there the way he was walking.
Not really a good spot. Timeout on the field to Archers. Archers take a timeout. 4:05 to go here in the first half. Archers with a 7-0 lead. This timeout is brought to you by the Clubhouse Pizza in Nate. Stop out after the game for some Clubhouse Pizza. We'll be back after this timeout. Right after this.
Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live.
Back here at Justin F. Coressel Stadium at Tinora High School. 4:05 to go in the half. Rams trail 7-0. First and 10 Rams from their own 47. Ball's in the center of the hash. Man in motion. Geisinger deep. Pass over the middle. Intended for.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Caden Radzik. Grady Gusweiler both out there. The pass was intercepted.
Carson Altimus literally fell down and the ball landed in his belly. It just fell and landed in his belly. Can you believe that?
So that pass by Eckerd waited just a split second too long to throw.
Oh my gosh.
And Altimus definitely in the right spot at the right time.
Talking about the bad luck for Tinora, I tell you what. I mean, he literally laying on his back and the ball dropped right on his stomach.
So the Archers take over with 3:58 to go in the half, leading 7-0. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. We do our best. We don't have the best audio, so if you can't get the background, we apologize, but we have 4 speakers. So we're trying to capture everything we can. Ultimus fires out here in the flat. Parker Moore with the reception at about the 27. Game about 2, maybe 3 for the Archer offense.
The Antwerp front line there, I'm kind of chuckling at myself. He just fires off and literally dives right at his feet. Feet of Taryn Ward there. It didn't even make a block. He just fired out at his feet.
Ball's on the Archer 30. Be second and we'll call it 6. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Leachty behind Ultimus. Play clock's at 10. Plenty of time for the Archers. Ultimus signaling. Fires out here in the flat. Parker Moore with the reception. Close to the 35-yard line for Moore. He's going to be just short of an Archer first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 1. Under the 3-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Archers 7-0. Took their first drive. Courtesy of a big long, it was about a 50-yard pass to Landon Brewer. Set him up 1st and 10 from the Tinora 17. Reed Leachty took it in from 4 yards out. That was 9:50 to go in the first quarter, and teams have been just trading punches ever since.
Yeah, like I said, Antwerp was driving that second drive, and that turnover kind of stalled things, and since then, they just, like I said, they haven't been able to get it rolling again.
Two backs in the backfield. Ultimus takes a snap. He's going to drive straight ahead. I don't think he got the first down. He's going to be short by about half a yard. Going to be 4th and short for the Archers.
The referee just said first down.
That's not.
You gotta be kidding me.
Close to a first down.
It wasn't even close. The referee didn't even walk up to the ball and started motioning for first down.
That was clearly not a first down.
Wow.
Listeners, I'm sorry, but wow, this is unbelievable. He didn't even. He was 5 yards behind him where the ball was spotted.
To the yard marker
before he started motioning for a first down.
1st and 10 from their own 35. Archers had the ball in their near side hash. 2:10 and winding here in the first half. Ultimate straight back drop, fires over the middle, has a man out there. Cam Fuller catches at the 50, 45, tackled at the 41. Fuller juked and jagged all the way down to the Tinora. They're going to put the ball at the Tinora 42-yard line.
We cannot. We're continuing to play 15 yards off these guys, and they're just setting up underneath us and letting Ultimus pick us apart. We're either going to have to put pressure on Ultimus, make him get rid of the ball quicker, or we're going to play tighter defense, one or the other.
1:45 and counting here in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 Archers from the Tinora 42. One timeout left for the Archer offense. Ultimus shotgun formation. Ball's in the center of the hash. Straight back drop. Ultimus fires a slant over the middle. In and out of Cam Fuller. Cole Anders had the ball ricochet off his fingertips, falling harmlessly to the turf here at Justin F. Coressel Stadium. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10, and that's kind of a break the Rams needed right there.
Well, that's what we said going into this game. The Rams are at least going to need to cause a couple turnovers here, especially if their offense struggling.
2nd and 10 from the 42. Ultimus set up in the shotgun formation. Hand off to Leasty, burst through the 40 down to the Tinora 35. Gain of about 6 by Reed Leasty. Dallas Dockenhouse on the play. Or Joy Geisinger on the tackle for the Rams. 34-24.
I mean, Antwerp's only got one timeout, so the clock rolling is our friend here, but Rams are going to have to come up with a stop right here on 3rd down and force Antwerp to make a decision.
3rd and 4, 1 minute to go here in the opening half. Ultimus fires near side, way over the head of Landon Brewer. It's going to bring up 4th and 4.
Geisinger got there that time to put some pressure on Ultimus. He had to launch it. He just literally threw it out in the general vicinity. It looks like Antwerp's going to stay on the field here and go for this.
Mr. Jason Leap, thanks for tuning in. As always, at the campground, I assume. Fire lit. Back in the easy chair.
Be a nice night for a fire,
This
though.
is perfect. So it's 4th and 4, 54 seconds to go in the half. Archers lead 7-0. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Leasty behind Ultimus. Archers still have that one timeout in their back pocket. Robinson snaps to Leasty. Straight back drop. Fires over the middle. Slant by Brewer. We'll see where they spot it, but
It'll be a first down.
they're going to give it to him. But he slid right at the first down marker.
Yeah, I think they gave him the slide.
So a first down, Archers going with the hurry-up offense here. Going to set the sticks, and now the clock winds at 45-44. 2-by-2, 2 receivers far, 2 receivers near. Ultimus all day to pass again. Finally under pressure, fires deep over the middle, has a man out there. Caught by Cam Fuller for a 31-yard touchdown right before the half. 31 yards. Ultimus to Fuller. Archers lead 13-0 here. 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Tyson Jackson on for the extra point for the Archers. He's a lefty.
You don't see this very often.
No, you don't. Left-footed place kickers. Snap coming from Robinson. Hold is good. Kick up. Just
Really?
makes it over the bar. So Jackson has the extra point, his 24th of the season. 32 seconds to go in the half. 14-0 Rams. trail the Archers. We'll be back right after this time out.
Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here, 32 seconds to go in the half. Archers with that huge touchdown. 31-yard touchdown catch by Cam Fuller. Kind of a dagger in the Rams. Rams are definitely not a come-from-behind offense by any means, so we'll see what the coaches draw up at the half, but we still have 32 seconds to go here. Unfortunately, the Rams are missing their biggest offensive threat. Brewer has the ball teed up on the near side hash here at the 40. Eckert and Anders deep for the Rams. Kind of a low line drive kick, hits at the 35. Anders across the 30 to the 35, takes a far side 40, 45, 50. Tackled just short of the 50, so the Rams offense has 3 timeouts and 23 seconds to work with. They do have Jacob Bishop, who at Lima Central Catholic had that 44-yard field goal attempt that hit the crossbar.
Yeah, the Rams are missing Edwards.
Schweinhagen's hobbled. Geisinger's
hobbling.
Yeah, Geisinger's in the backfield. Definitely not 100%.
He's in there hobbling around. Schweinhagen was out there on the kickoff return, but he's now sitting on the bench. So we're kind of banged up here.
Eckert under center. Far side ref whistles. Coach Hale asks for a final timeout. Timeout on the field. Antwerp Archers, they burn that last time out. Timeout is brought to you by the Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. Stop out after the game. Clubhouse Pizza.
You know, guys, I'll be really curious to see Coach Kenny Krause's play calls here. I mean, we're not necessarily the quickest offense to get up there or hurry up or we'll spread you downfield by any means. But with 3 timeouts, 23 seconds, I don't know. I'd imagine you got to throw a couple passes in there, at least to stop the clock.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to work the sideline a little bit. You know, like you said, with 3 timeouts, you got the whole thing to work with. But Liberty Center, Archbold. Liberty Center 16, Archbold 0. 1:39 left in the second quarter.
Mr. Gary Brown sent me an update from Edgerton. Ayersville 22, Edgerton 15. Assume that's right before the half. Thank you, Gary Brown. Back here, 23 seconds to go in our half. Archers up 14-0. Eckert gives the ball to Geisinger. Geisinger across the 45-40 down to the 30, called to 37, maybe to 36. That's about a 12-yard gain by Joey Geisinger. 17 seconds to go.
Rams take the first timeout.
Timeout on the field, Tinora. And, of course, that timeout is brought to you by the Clubhouse Pizza in Nay. Fantastic pizza at the Clubhouse Pizza in Nay. Here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard, it's 14-0 Antwerp. Fantastic pizza and wings at Clubhouse Pizza in Ayersville and Stryker. Oh, I just turned around to see what the sirens were and saw the cars that are literally parked everywhere here at Tinora High School. Fantastic crowd, great atmosphere.
I was going to say, Keith, all the kids playing football back on the softball field.
Yeah, apparently you can't do that at Elida High School. They bid all the little kids from playing football at Elida High School. That's the only reason the kids go. Shotgun, Eckert. No, that's Graziani back there. Bobbles the snap, fires it. Pass is complete to Radzik.
Was down.
Didn't look like it, but they're going to say when Graziani went down to get the ball, his knee hit as he recovered it. So there's 5 seconds to go in the half here. The Rams are going to have 1 play left from...
Well, there ought to be some time put back on the clock because the clock ran all the way to the ball was thrown. So I would say there's at least another 4 or 5 seconds.
It should add at least 4. Should be at 9, but Let's see.
I don't know if they're actually going to change it or not.
I don't see anybody talking.
Not even trying.
Yeah, because if that, like you said, Tony, if that's the case, I mean, he ran around with the ball and the clock didn't stop until after that. There should at least be probably 10 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, the clock ran the whole time. I mean, 23 seconds when we got the ball. We ran one play. We're down to 5.
Thank you, Mr. Belcher, for your comment. We appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, as Tony said, and Logan are keeping the clock at 5, so it's 2nd and 19. Definitely the final play of the half,
yeah,
I
basically
assume.
You got one play. You could have had 2 plays now, and now you're down to 1 play. It's
ball's at the Archer 46. Snap goes way behind Graziani.
Just run the clock out.
Just goes back there to field it. He's trying to make something out of nothing. Running. Now he heaves it.
Oh, don't throw it.
Just knocked down by Dylan Shoffley.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something before we take a break.
Or no,
Graziani has got an arm. He needs to be throwing the ball.
He does.
Caden Winslow on the defense there for Archers. Nice pass, actually. Had a nice spiral action there. First half here. We're going to head to the half. We'll be back with our BSN halftime report. Give you some scores and first half analyst. Archers 14, Rams nothing. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this brief time out.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940.
And then get a quick time.
Back here at Tinora High School, Rams with a 14-0, or trailing 14-0 to the state-ranked Antwerp Archers. Archers 12th in the state. Halftime brought to you by BSN Sports. Make sure you get a hold of BSN Sports Jim Garris for all your uniform needs, your equipment needs. He can help you out. Definitely helped out us here at Tinora High School. First quarter scoring went like this. Archers took the first drive of the game, marched it 72 yards. Reed Leasty poked it in from 4 yards out. Ty Jackson added the extra point. 9:50 to go in the first quarter. Archers led 7-0. And that was all the scoring until right before the half. Teams traded punches back and forth. Archers had a fumble. Rams just couldn't really get any offense going without Brandon Edwards missing. Cam Fuller hauled in a 31-yard touchdown pass from Drew Ultimus with 32 seconds to go in the half. Ty Jackson added the extra point. Archers with a 14-0 lead at the half here at Tinora High School. Fantastic crowd here at Tinora. Quickly look at the scoreboard. Paulding and Fairview are tied at 7 in the second quarter. Wayne Trace 25, Hicksville 6, late second quarter. Wauseon 14, Swanton 6, that's at the half. Delta 14, Bryan nothing at the half. Perrysburg 21, Napoleon nothing, second quarter. Van Wert 28, St. Mary's 21, second quarter. Delphus Jefferson 7, Crestview nothing, that's at the half. No score yet from Columbus Grove and Allen East. Lipsick 21, Spencerville 7. Liberty Center 16, Archibald nothing. No score from Hilltop and Ottawa Hills. And at Edgerton, one of the better games in the area, Ayersville 22, Edgerton 15. No score from North Central and Fairport. Patrick Henry 13, Evergreen nothing. Defiance 14, Kenton 6. So here, guys, as we head to the half, 14-0 Archers. Rams really haven't mounted much offense, and defensively really haven't applied much pressure to Carson Ultima. Seems like he has all day to stand back there and just pick apart the Ram defense and find a receiver anywhere he wants to.
Yeah, Keith, I mean, I think you hit it again. You hit it right on the money. especially when you're facing a good quarterback like Ultimus. You got to put pressure on him and help your defensive backs out. I mean, Antwerp has a couple good receivers in Parker Moore and Landon Brewer, and we've seen that here tonight. They both had a couple nice catches. Landon Brewer, the deep one, and Parker Moore keeps catching those quick slants and quick passes. But again, I think we got to see Tenora's defense really step up and help out this next half and at least get a couple takeaways. If they go and continue to play how they are, it's going to be a rough second half for Tinora. But at the end of the day, you still got to put points on the board. So their offense has got to step up and establish that run game that we know and we see them. But that's what I thought for my take in the first half.
Yeah, we came out right off the bat pounding the ball, and we ran it pretty well that first drive, and got a couple good plays, and then everything just kind of stopped. I'm not sure, but again, like you guys said, defensively, we put pressure on the quarterbacks. That's been our forte here, against LCC, against Wasion, and just put pressure on them and can make the quarterbacks run and have to throw on the run. That makes it a way different ball game for the quarterbacks, and we have failed to do that yet this half. So I guess we'll see what they do, make an adjustment. To me, it looked like they weren't playing the same defense that we've been playing against those quarterbacks. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, it feels a lot like almost like prevent defense here. They're playing way back off of them, and it's allowing all those quick slants coming in there. 10 yards here and there is going to add up real quick. They need to step up there and take some of those passes away, especially to Brewer. You're just kind of handing them 10 yards every couple of plays. That's going to make it for a long game. And we really need to get their offense off the field a little quicker and give our offense a little bit more time to develop. We got to get something going here. Yeah,
I mean, like Logan said, regardless of what how you play defensively, offense, you got to put points on the board. We always talk about it through baseball and softball. Doesn't matter how good your pitcher is, if you don't score runs, you don't win ball games. And it's kind of the same thing in football. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. Everybody says defense wins championships, but unless the defense is going to score points, which we've had, defense has been able to do that. We got to be able to put points on the board offensively.
Honestly, too, I wouldn't mind seeing Graziani get in there a little bit and sling the ball. I mean, we've seen glimpses here and there, and he's got a pretty good arm, and I'd like to see him get in for at least a couple pass plays and throw the ball. We know Eckert can run it, and we know he's an athlete, but I'd like to see Dominic Graziani step up and see if he can get a little bit of playing time in the second half.
Yeah, outside of a couple errant snaps on those pass attempts, but
like to see what he can do.
Did we change centers at the same time? I mean, we haven't had a problem with that all year, and then Graziani comes in, we throw 2 snaps on the ground. So, but yeah, I mean, with our running backs being banged up, missing Edwards, Swinhagen being banged up, Geisinger out there limping around, maybe you bring Graziani in and you put Eckert in the backfield. I mean, I don't know.
Need some kind of spark to your offense.
First half stats brought to you by Sean and Kirsty Mack. First half first downs, Rams had 7. The Antwerp Archers had 15. Rams had 16 rushes for 76 yards. Archers 12 rushes for 31 yards. Rams 5-yard passing in the first half. Archers with 187. So total first half yardage, Rams had 21 plays for 76 yards. Archers had 32 plays for 218 yards. So we'll be back with second half, and we'll get some score updates from around the area. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the first half. First half score on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard is the Antwerp Archers 14 and the Tinora Rams nothing. We'll be back for second half action after we thank our fantastic sponsors here at Tinora Rams Live.
Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small-town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindp.com. woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The Law Office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The Law Office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. The Fire and Stone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Fire and Stone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Fire and Stone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week, with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Firestone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
The At & Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new, state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new, eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At At & Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. The At & Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams! Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higby Embroidery is your place. Higby Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern Wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com. Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family-owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. October 22nd, 2022. Mark that date on your calendar. The Tinora Athletic Boosters is happy to announce a night at the races. 7 p.m. at the Defiance VFW. Be sure to get your tickets from the Boosters. Buckeye football is on, but don't worry. We'll have the game on the TV so you won't miss a snap. The Athletic Boosters is a non-profit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the Rams' teams or organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Find out more by visiting the Tinora Athletic Boosters on Facebook. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live.
Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Tonight's the night for high school football here on Tinora Rams Live. Here with the call of all of the action is Keith Brown.
Back here at the half, Rams and Archers. We are about 2 minutes while they'll reset the clock. So we're probably 4 minutes away from game action. Archers with a 14-0 lead. We'll do a brief scoring summary of the first half scoring. 9:50 in the first quarter. Reed Leachdie scored from 4 yards out. Ty Jackson's extra point was good. Archers with a 72-yard drive capped by a 55-yard pass from Carson Ultimus to Landon Brewer to set up the Archers inside Tinora territory. No scoring until 32 seconds to go in the half. Ultimus hit Cam Fuller from 31 yards out. Extra point was good. Archers with a 14-0 lead, which is where we stand. Last time that the Archers defeated the Tinora Rams was in 2003. Check some scores from around the area. Fairview 10, Paulding 7. That scores at the half. Also at the half, Wayne Trace 33, Hicksville 6, Wauseon 14, Swanton 6. That's at the half. And probably the biggest surprise from around the area is Delta 14 and Bryan nothing. That's at the half. Columbus Grove and L&E scoreless at the half. Ayersville 22, Edgerton 15. That's at the half. Perrysburg kind of blowing out in the point now. That's 35-0 at the half. Probably the biggest game in the area around here from a jam-packed Liberty Center. We have that game on in the background here. They're just standing 3, 4, 5 deep over there at LC. Tigers 16, Blue Streaks of Archibald nothing. That is at the half. Lipsick 21, Spencerville 7 at the half. Delphus Jefferson 7, Crestview nothing at the half. That's kind of another shocker, I would say. Defiance honoring the championship team this evening from back in the 90s. 28-6 lead over Kenton. Patrick Henry 20, Evergreen nothing. That's at the half. Van Wert, what a game this is. Van Wert 35, St. Mary's 21. That's at the half. Ottawa Hills 48, Hilltop nothing. Fifth from Michael Hearn, who does a fantastic job. The 50-50 at that St. Mary's Van Wert game was $12,000 at Van Wert. That crowd there was probably twice as big as that crowd at Liberty Center. $12,000 50-50. The winner walks away with $6,000. That is just unbelievable. Let's see, we got a couple more scores. North Central and Fairport, there's no score there. And that is it. Briefly in the first half, run through some quick stats here. Team stats for both teams in the first half. Antwerp had 15 first downs in the first half. Tinora had 7. Total yards, Rams with 21 plays for 76 yards. Archers with 32 plays, 218 yards. Carson Ultimus had 187 yards passing in the first half. Rams did not have any. Teams back to the sideline after the first halftime warm-ups. Just can't get over that $12,000. 50-50. Back here, Coach Fairchild, myself, Keith Brown, Dr. AJ, and Dr. Logan Bailey over there. Happy birthday again to Coach Tony Fairchild.
Thank you, thank you.
First half, Rams definitely struggled on offense, which we've seen them struggle basically through 3 games. Last week was playing against Fairview. But defensively wise, as we discussed off and on in the first half, and we discussed as we went into the half, the Rams just aren't getting any pressure on Carson Ultimus. Basically let him stand back there and find whatever receiver he wants.
Yeah, he's back there. I think you said it, counting sheep.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
he's just throwing the
one
ball.
sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep, and hey, let me hit this one.
Obviously, I mean, it's completely 100% different up front defensively. They must be scared to death of him running the ball. That's the only thing I can figure. But, you know, after we played LCC and shut them down the way we did, I would think we would change a thing there. Because, you know, with the way Askins and Dockenhouse and Helmke, and they've been playing up front, I don't think we change a thing.
Rams will get the ball to start the second half here. Brewer's going to tee it up at the 40 near side hash. Back deep for the Rams, Gavin Eckert, your near side receiver. Far side returner is Cole Anders. 14-0 Archers as we get ready to start the third quarter here at Tinora High School's Justin F. Coressel Stadium. Line drive kick by Brewer, picked up by Graziani at the 30. He's going to return at far side. 35, 40, 45, 46-yard line. Nice play by Dominic Graziani.
Blew the whistle before he fell down.
Yeah, he got another 5 yards, unfortunately.
And he's continuing to walk backwards. I'm not sure who's spotting the ball here.
From the opening kickoff, when the ball hit at the 2-yard line and basically nobody knew what happened, it's kind of been...
Well, we had the ball to 46 to 47. The ball spotted shy of the 45-yard line. I don't think anybody held the spot of the ball. They just walked off and went and got the Tinora's ball and put it down.
Rams start 1st and 10 from their own 45. Ball's on the far side hash. Eckert gives to Dockenhouse. Dockenhouse across the 45 to the 48-yard line. Gain of about 3 for Dallas. Effective first half for Dallas. Not overpowering, but effective. Again, Rams are missing their leading rusher tonight, which we've talked about during the week. So 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 49-yard line for the Rams. 2 backs in the backfield, Geisinger and Dockenhouse. Eckert inside handoff to Anders. Across the 50, falls forward to the 46. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Rams. 3rd and about 2. As the ball is placed in Antwerp territory. The 46-yard line.
Keep moving the stick over there. Maybe a long one.
Well, the way they spotted the ball tonight, I think if you get it close, you're going to get a first down.
Calling it 2 on the scoreboard, so we'll say it's 3rd and 2. Rams got to get a first down here. Move the chains here a little bit, get some momentum going. Try to get this ball in the end zone.
Big possession here to start the half for the Rams. Eckert gives it to Dockenhouse. Straight ahead. Across the 45, falls forward to the 44, 43. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Rams.
I think Dockenhouse needs to go to the locker room and put some longer cleats on. I think it's like the 3rd time I've seen him slip.
Reed Leasty on the tackle. Looks like he put a shoulder into it. Leasty a little slow getting up. He's going to stay out there, but it looked like a little bit of stinger there for Reed. 1st and 10 from the Archers 42, 10-20 and counting here, 14-0 Antwerp. Eckert under center. Quarterback pitches it to Dockenhouse. Tackled into the Rams bench. Going to have maybe a loss of 1 on the play. Nice defensive read there by the Archers.
Yeah, the Archers defense read that all the way, and there's just nowhere for Dockenhouse and Eckert to go.
Going to be 2nd and 10. Looks like they gave him like a loss of half a yard. So 2nd and 10.
Being attacked by a moth over here.
I see it flying around. It's huge. Like the moth man.
Well, he had bees at LCC, so.
Yes. Far side receiver is Radzik. Near side receiver is Anders. One back, that's Dockenhouse. He gets the handle across the 40, 35.
Oh, over the ball.
Ball's on the ground.
Uh-oh. Tinora got it back.
Rams
Wasn't
do
sure.
recover it. Dockenhouse with the burst up the middle. Nice gain by Dallas. Gain of 11. Unfortunately, he lost the ball towards the end.
Boy, that was close. Cole Anders, nobody probably even seen that, but Cole Anders scrambling for the ball. Geisinger come flying in
Yeah,
there
he
for the
was a
ball.
little slow getting up, really.
Bent his head backwards.
Radzik, far side receiver. Dockenhouse,
Jeez, Geisinger's really limping on motion there.
inside handoff goes to Anders across the 25 down to about the 21. Cole Anders with a nice carry on the play. Gain of about 8. Yeah, Geisinger's limping.
Limping bad, and that's what we talked about. I was talking to somebody before the game, and they said something about his foot being hurt, and he was kind of limping a little bit at the Liberty Center game, the first game of the season, and trying to keep him healthy. And not only if he gets hurt more on offense, it slow us down on offense, it's going to slow us down on defense as well.
2nd and 1 pitch goes to Dockenhouse. He gets the first down. He's tackled at the Antwerp 14. Gain of about 9 for Dockenhouse on the pitch from Eckert.
Talk about Tinora establishing the run game here early on. I mean, I feel like every run play now, it's like 5 yards here, 6 yards here, pop off one for 9-10.
Kind of old school Tinora Rams smash mouth football. We're going to put our hand in the dirt and just come right at you.
Yeah, and Rams have apparently made an adjustment to the blocking scheme on offense here.
Ball's at the 14, pitch to Dockenhouse. 10, 5, 4-yard line. Gain of about 10 for Dallas Dockenhouse. Let's keep running that pitch play over here to the
Close
near
to another
sideline.
First down, Keith.
It'll be 1st and
They
goal
did get the
Rams.
first down.
Well, I was looking at that. They had 5 or 6 in the stacked in the box there. They kind of pitched outside, and nobody left.
1st and goal from the Antwerp 4.
Hold on to the football here.
2 backs in the backfield. Eckert under center. Pitch again goes to Dockenhouse. Takes it outside to the 1-yard line where he skates backwards.
1 yard line, maybe the half-yard line.
Parker Moore and Drew Ultimus. Carson Ultimus on the tackle. Dockenhouse tried to put his cleats in the ground. Kind of skied back a little bit. 2nd and goal from the 1 for the Rams.
He went out at like the half-yard line. I watched the referee on the sideline mark him out, and we throw the ball to the middle of the field, and it's set to like 1.5.
Eckert with the quarterback keeper straight ahead. Touchdown Rams. Eckert from 1 yard out. Puts the Rams on the board here with 8:33 to go in quarter number 3. 3rd touchdown on the year for Gavin Eckert rushing.
That's a good start to the Rams for second half.
Rams trail 14-6. Jacob Bishop on for the extra point. Uribe on the snap. Graziani on the hold. Bishop coming up on the kick. Kick up. And it's good. Jacob Bishop cuts the lead to 14-7. 8:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll be back with the exciting finish to the 3rd quarter here right after this timeout.
Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com, or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back at Tinora High School, Rams finally break through. Gavin Eckert takes it in from 1 yard out. Bishop adds the extra point, 14-7 with 8:33 to go here in quarter number 3. Bishop has the ball teed up right in the middle of the 40. Another little squib kick by Bishop. I don't think he means to do that. It's just kind of the way it's coming off his foot. Ball to the 20, pushed out of bounds at the 22. Over there, Scholl's pushed out of bounds. So the Archers, 8:27 to go here in the third. See the game change a little bit. Rams, we said, kind of back to their old smash mouth football, march all the way down the field, cut the lead to 14-7.
Yeah, definitely made a nice adjustment there offensively, and let's see if they made the same kind of adjustment defensively, and see if we can get Antwerp here to like maybe a 3 and out.
Rams had many third downs in that first half, just couldn't get out of the third and longs.
Yeah, held Antwerp to third and long a lot of times and just let them convert.
2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Parker Moore behind Ultimus. Inside handoff goes to, or not Parker Moore, let's read Leachty. Leachty with the handoff across the 25, just about the 27-yard line. Getting about 4 for the Antwerp Archer running back, Reed Leachty.
We still seem really slow off the ball, Keith. I'm not sure. We're just not getting off the ball fast defensively at all.
Dockenhouse comes running off real quick for the Rams. Ultimate shotgun throws it out here in the flat. Caught. The 27 makes a couple moves. Ball's on the ground.
I think the Rams got it.
Rams got it. Parker Moore caught a little pass out of the flat from Carson Ultimus. Ball was knocked free from Parker Moore. Rams picked up the fumble recovery.
Tell you what, for those that aren't here tonight, the roar that just erupted from the stadium
kind of shook us up here a second.
I tell you what, that was a good defensive pursuit drill right there, and he just kept dancing around trying to get away, and there was nothing but green hats coming, and he finally got the ball away from his body a little bit, and the Rams were able to knock that out. This is a huge play here.
Well, you said it, Tony. You were saying a 3 and out. How about a turnover?
7:45 to go here in the third. Rams take over 1st and 10 from the Archer 23. Dockenhouse straight ahead across the 20, falls forward to about the 18. Gain of 5 for Dallas Dockenhouse. Going to be second and about 5 for the Rams offense.
It's almost as if you've seen coming out in the second half a total shift in just momentum and just attitudes here. I mean, you see Tinora out there. You're seeing them fighting every single play. It's like almost Antwerp took a step back at coming out.
And intensity-wise, the Rams are fired up coming out of that locker room. 2 backs in the backfield behind Eckert. Pitches the ball to Dockenhouse. Gets to the 20, cuts it up to the 15, 10-yard line. Going to be a first down for the Rams. It's like Coach Krause went back to his traditional playbook, and we're just going to run the ball down your throat.
Well, they ran that same play, I think, out of the last 2 drives they've had, probably 15 to 20 times. They just keep pitching it to him, and he's hitting it right off the right side there.
First and goal from the 10 for the Rams as we hit the 7-minute mark here. 14-7. Archers lead by 7. Rams knocking on the door here. Radzik, your near side receiver. 2 backs in the backfield. Geisinger and Dockhouse. Inside handoff. Anders tries to cut to the inside. Gets about to 6. Gain of about 4 for Cole Anders on that little inside handoff from the wing back spot.
Yeah, Tenora's not even really trying to disguise anything. They're just basically just lining up and saying, here we come.
Second down for the Rams from the Archer 7-yard line.
Ball's on the near side hash. Rams going left to right for those of you listening at home on your radio. Geisinger and Dockenhouse behind Eckert. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse. Gets it to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my goodness. He had to be in the end zone.
Oh, good Lord, he looked close. Dockenhouse looked like he spun into the end zone with the ball. They're going to mark him about the
foot
2-inch
line. On the line.
Rams with a third
now
and
watch where
goal.
This guy spots the ball. He spots that at the 2-yard line. Listen, his foot is on the goal line,
No, he's going to have him move it up. This guy over here, the near side ref, has him moving it up. He's like, hey, it's still not far enough. So
I don't know. This guy must be the guy we were taking pictures of down here talking to all the Antwerp guys. Gee whiz.
3rd and goal from the half-yard line. Straight ahead, touchdown! Gavin Eckert from 2 yards out. Rams are an extra point away from tying this game. 5:36 to go.
Coach Kraus and the Tinora offense must
Here
have
in the
seen
third.
something. They just went right after Antwerp coming out of the half.
Eckert takes it in from 1. Go ahead, Logan.
I was going to say, now only if they could have done this in the first half.
Bishop on for a huge extra point. 5:36 to go here in quarter number 3. Rams take that fumble recovery and make the most of that opportunity. Graziani's hold, kick up, it's good! Bishop ties it at 14. We'll be back. We are tied at 14 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams.
Dr. Fairchild, tell us about tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, starting at 11 o'clock here, I'm going to be having my bump clinic. Anybody that's in the, any sport from the area here can come on in and get taken care of, get looked at. It's going to be free care. Just got to come in, sign up on the on my website. You can find the paperwork there. And if you come in, I'll get you taken a look at and get you ready for next week.
Fantastic service provided by Dr. Fairchild right behind Estill in Defiance, Stadium Drive. Bishop approaches the ball. This is
did it again.
Still off the side of his foot. Hits it to 20, rolls to about the 10. Picked up there across the 20. Gets to about the 22-yard line.
To be honest, it's kind of working for him, just not giving him much of a chance because by the time he fields the ball off the ground, Tenora's there.
And Tavin Scholl on the return. It's almost bizarre because you can't purposely kick. It's like a top that just kind of spins.
It's a spiral standing up and down. I don't know. It's weird.
More times than not, that just ricochets out of bounds on the far side. But Bishop, at least, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but he has it mastered here tonight.
I tell you what, anybody that was tuned in at halftime, if the score was 14-0 and tuned back in 6 minutes later and scores 14-14 is probably about as shocked as we all are.
Ultimus back under pressure. Gonna tuck it and run across the 30. Knocked out of bounds on the Archibald, good Lord, the Antwerp Archer sideline.
It was Fairview earlier, now we're at Archibald.
I'm covering all the area teams. 5:20 to go here in the third. We are tied at 14. Ultimus with a carry of about 8 yards on the play. It's going to be second and about 3 from their own 31 here for the Archer offense. Ball's on the far side hash. Archer's going right to left. Archer's in the white jerseys with the blue lettering. Ultimus straight back drop, looking, has all day.
Get there.
Still looking, fires it out here, has a receiver. Caught by Reed Leachty, pushed out of bounds into the Rams bench at about the 40. That's going to be an Archer first down. Again, kind of what we saw in the first half.
I'm not real sure what was going on there defensively for Tinora. They had Askins drop on the pass coverage instead of going after Ultimus.
Yeah, we're just letting Ultimus just stand back there. And
he's got all day.
Like we saw in the first half, no pressure applied to Carson Ultimus.
Last week we saw Askins was one of the lead rushers, and now we're dropping him in the pass coverage. I'm not sure what the
This almost reminds me of the old Ratcliffe defense where we just stood back and let them just try to play defense against them, but we're still rushing 4 guys, so it's not working out for us.
5:05 to go in the third. We are tied at 14. First and 10, Archers from their own 38. Ball's on the near side hash. Ultimus, before he gets the pass, we're going to have a dead ball, false start on the Archers. That's going to march him back 5 yards. It's going to be first and 15 for the Antwerp Archer offense from their own 33.
Now this is where Tinora really needs to take advantage. Antwerp's got the ball, starting behind the sticks. Got to come up with a big stop here.
Yeah, Rams with 2 quick points, or 2 quick touchdowns to tie it up at 14 here. And again, we appreciate everybody from Tinora and Antwerp area and surrounding areas watching. Wherever you're watching, we appreciate it. Trust me.
Looks like we just broke 300 concurrent viewers right now, so we knew this game was going to be big.
Ultimus goes deep. Almost looked like Cam Fuller out there. Lost the ball a little bit. Dominic Graziani on the coverage. Graziani in for Brandon Edwards on defense. And we're missing Brandon on offense as well, but Graziani's played a decent secondary here in the midway through the third quarter and in the first half as well.
You know, I think that's one of the first times we've seen Antwerp try to go deep on us since early in the first half. I don't remember him trying to hit the deep ball here as of late.
Yeah, other than that long pass to Brewer. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 near side. Reed Leachdie behind Ultimus. Play clock's at 5. Ultimus finally gets the play. Play clock's at 2. Ultimus takes a snap at 0. Straight back drop. Looking. Fires deep over the middle. Nobody out there.
Good job.
Tended for Cam Fuller. Looks like he come up a little bit lame. He's going to head over to the Archer sideline. No, he's going to say, I'm going to stay in. He's
has a little hitch in the giddy up, as they always say.
Walking a little gingerly. Now he's going to finally, he calls towards the sidelines, hey, I got to get out of here. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Archer offense. Ball's on their own 33. 4:51 to go here in the third quarter. We are tied at 14, courtesy of 2 Gavin Eckert 1-yard touchdown runs. Huge play for this Tinora defense.
Tinora's got to get off the field here.
2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Looked like a false start. They're not called. Pass over the middle, over the head of the intended receiver, Landon Brewer. No flag on the play. Rams defense finally holds the Archers. They're going to force a 4th down punt.
You know, Tony, we talked about it earlier. Rams bring pressure. They brought pressure that time, and look what happened there. I mean, Ultimus had a couple guys right in his face, and he overthrew his receiver there, and that's what we saw just with the scheme they did during the Wasion game.
It almost looked like Brewer started off like a split second before everybody else did.
Yeah, the Rams coaches were down there going crazy on that.
So it's 4th and 15. Brewer's back at about the 17. Eckert and Anders deep for the Rams. They're at the 40. Play clock's at 2-1. The hit 0. Snap is a little bit high. Grady Gusweiler was going to block that one.
Oh, that was a saving penalty for Antwerp, because that was getting ready to be bad.
Gusweiler was
coming free.
He was going to scoop that off the foot of Brewer.
If he'd got the kick. Gusweiler was coming in a hurry, and I tell you what, he might have been all over Brewer before he got that ball off.
So that's going to back the Archers up 5 yards. It's going to be 4th and 20. It's back to their own 28 now. Watch number 4 in green here.
False start again by the Antwerp.
That one goes off the side of Brewer's foot into the Rams bench. They're going to spot that about the Antwerp 35. I think that previous pressure by Gusweiler may have been in the back mind of Landon Brewer.
Sorry, I'm chuckling at the referee. Referee was ready to spot that ball, as they always do for people who aren't football wise, I guess. Is the referee kind of goes to where the ball landed out of bounds and starts walking back down the sideline, and the referee's supposed to stop him. This referee just walked down the sideline and said, okay, I'm far enough, and stopped and started walking across the field. The referee just kind of, blows the whistle and says, all right, that's far enough.
Very unorthodox methods here tonight by.
Oh, man.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 Rams from the Archer. Looks like the 38. I don't know where they're spotting it.
Who knows?
Still waiting for a ball, I guess, from.
They threw Tenora's ball over here. He just gave it to the ball guy.
Now we get a ball in. Now we got 2 balls on the field. Okay, that guy throws that one out over to the Antwerp side finally. I think we're going to get everything set here. Tied at 14 here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Archer 38. Rams trying to take the lead. 2 backs in the backfield. Eckert under center. Ball near side hash. Anders in motion far side. Inside handoff. Dockenhouse gets to the 35.
Now, Antwerp has adjusted. They put 6 guys on the line of scrimmage here, if I counted right. They're going to try to stop the run. And
the last 2 drives, the Rams have basically marched the ball down the Archer's throat.
Well, see, I I noticed that on that last scoring drive, they had about 6 guys in the box, and we were still able to move it. So I'm not sure if they're finding which side some of the weaker players are on, and they're just targeting it. I'm not sure, but yeah, they've been going 6.
I guess that's
6 front.
Went back to a 5-2 kind of thing here.
Pitch goes to Dockenhouse, takes it across the 35 to the 30. It's going to be about a yard short of a first down, maybe a yard and a half.
Got a flag
from there.
Flag in the Rams' backfield. Holding on the Rams' offensive line.
The Ram faithful not happy on that one.
Not happy. I think both sides have little issues tonight.
True.
Seems to be a little more on the green side, but we're impartial up here. We're Ram fans, but we basically tell you how it is.
We try to be.
Tied at 14, 3:59 to go here in quarter number 3. That penalty puts the ball back to the Archer 46. Second and 18. Tinora, both teams have 3 timeouts here.
This is a huge drive for Tinora. Tenora's got to continue to keep the momentum going here, and if Tinora can get points off of this, this could be huge.
Geisinger in motion, goes far side, one back. Inside handoff goes to Anders, and he is met by Reed Leachty.
Yeah, that didn't fool anybody.
That's a gain of maybe 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 18 for the Tinora offense from the Antwerp 46. 3:45 and winding here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Fantastic third quarter for the Rams, tying it at 14. See what Coach Krause has up his sleeve here on this 3rd and 18, but you're basically probably just want to play it safe and just punt it, hopefully get the ball inside the 10. A little bit of confusion here for the Rams.
I'm not sure what we're doing.
Neither does the Rams offense. Play clock's at 7. We have a false start, I think, on the Rams. No, we got a timeout beforehand, which is a good thing, because I think we had about 6 guys out there that didn't know what was going on.
It might be an understatement.
Timeout on the field. Timeout is brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and A. Stop out after the game. Get some Clubhouse Pizza. We'll be back right after this brief timeout. We're tied at 14. 3:12 to go here in quarter number 3.
The Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new, state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new, eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batten Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Batten Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Back here at Tinora High School, tied at 14, 3:12 to go here in the third. Ayersville taking a 30-22 lead at Edgerton over the Bulldogs. 2 backs in the backfield. Eckert, he's going to go under center on this 3rd and 18. Man in motion. Swinhagen back in the game. He goes far side. Anders now goes in motion far side. Inside handoff. The whistle is blown. Dockenhouse with the carry gets it to the 45.
You wait till the play is snapped. We're down the field before you blow the whistle, and I'm going to tell you right now, that's probably a sideline penalty, because they probably were screaming from the sideline.
Delta still leading Bryan 14-0. That's in the middle of the third. Still scoreless. Columbus, Grove, and Allen East.
That one surprises me.
Liberty Center 16, Archibald nothing. Patrick Henry 20, Evergreen nothing. Defiance 28, Kenton 6. That's in the third.
I think you definitely see Tinora just play it safe here, nothing crazy.
3rd and 23, Dockenhouse breaks free. Across the 45 to the 40.
Almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Gain of about 9 on the play for Dockenhouse. Just shot out of there like a cannon. 2:55 and running here in the third quarter. We are tied at 14. Special teams come on the field for both units. Bishop back to kick for the Rams. Brewer deep for the Archers, along with junior Reed Leachty. Both of those juniors. Bishop's back at his own 45. Kicks from the 50.
Nice snap.
High kick. Hits at the 15. Veers out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. Nice punt by Jacob Bishop and the Rams. So the Archers are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. 2:21 to go here in the third. We are tied at 14.
Well, it's a whole new ball game, fellas. Let's see what Antwerp does here. See if they try to stretch the field again. Maybe go for a couple of those long passes.
Happy birthday, Coach Fairchild.
Mean Gene, the announcer here at Tinora, also wishing Coach Fairchild a happy birthday. Now everybody and their brother knows it's Coach Fairchild's birthday.
Thanks.
Once you get old like we do, you don't count birthdays. It's just, I don't want to know what birthdays are. Ultima straight back drop, fires over the middle to Cam Fuller. 15, 20, 25, 30, pushed out of bounds into the Rams bench by Dominic Graziani. A little short pass by Ultimus to Fuller. Gets them out of the shadows of their own goalpost with some breathing room and then some.
Guys, I'm going to call this again. That's in the same area where Tenora's been pretty lucky. Right underneath there. One of these times, linebackers are going to be sitting in the right spot.
It's been picked off for a pick six a couple of times this year.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
22-yard gain on the play for the Archers. 1st and 10 from their own 32, near side hash. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. Man in motion, Cam Fuller. High snap, Ultimus goes up to get it. Takes it across the 30, 35, 40, 42-yard line. Tackled by Graziani out of bounds. Going to be close to an Archer first down. They're going to give it to him. High, that's the second time we've seen that high snap. Drew Ultimus, I keep saying Drew. Carson Ultimus reaches up to snag it and makes something out of nothing. Another Archer first down.
What a play by Ultimus, though, showing off his pure athleticism there. You know, Graham Askins loses contain, and Ultimus turns in what could have been a disaster into a huge pickup and first down.
That's a 3-sport athlete. Sometimes that definitely pays off for you, no matter what some people say. Which Coach Robinson from Montpelier was saying the same thing. Hey, we got to have athletes play 2 or 3 sports with such a small school over at Montpelier. Ultimus fires far side over the head of Brewer.
Brewer got his hand on that. About pulled that in one-handed.
I'll tell you what, if that pass would have been a little bit lower where it was catchable, it might have been picked off for 6. He cut that off.
That was a very good point, AJ. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Archers. 1:59 to go here in the third. Tied at 14 here at Tinora High School's Justin F. Coressel Stadium. Next week, we'll be over at Wayne Trace.
See Carter Gilliam out there on defense now.
Carter just back from injury last week. First time Carter's been on the field as a varsity player, I believe.
Maybe this is going to be a run up the middle, but they didn't hand it off to Reed. This one trying to get some yardage here.
2 receivers near side, 1 far side.
Yep,
Ultimus inside, handoff to Leasty. Breaks the tackle at the 40, stumbles forward to about the 42, maybe the 43. Geisinger tripped him up. Gain of about 2 is going to be 3rd and 8. Huge play again for the Rams defense and the Archer offense, as a matter of fact.
Hold them to 3rd and long again.
3 receivers far side, 1 near, 1 back in the backfield.
Can't play that far off, fellas.
Rams almost jump off sides. Newsom gets back. Play clock's at 14. Archers have plenty of time. 1:20 to go here in the third. Tied at 14. Ultimus fakes the handoff. Flings it out there in the flat to Leasty. Makes a man miss. Cuts it up. Gets to about the 48. He's going to be about 5 yards short of a first down. Fantastic read by the Rams defense.
It's like the Antwerp punt team's coming on.
No, I really like that last play there by Tinora. I mean, you didn't see one guy to the ball. You saw 5, 6 hats all running right to the ball, and that's what you need there, especially coming up on a third down.
Rams are going to send Eckert and Anders deep. Brewer's going to kick from about his own 35. Last kick by Brewer went off the side of his foot. He's trying to redeem himself on this one. 32, 31, 30 seconds to go here in the third. Rams with 14 points here in the third have tied it up. Brewer's kick, high, deep kick, chases Eckert back. He's going to let it roll. Get to 10, to the 5. to the 3-yard line. So the Rams, with 13 seconds to go in the third quarter,
Ram, 3-yard line.
see the goal line 97 yards in front of them.
Yeah, that's what I saw Tony down there. I was just about to say it. That's one you definitely got to step up and call a fair catch. But I think you see that a lot in high school. Kids just aren't confident. The big moment, they don't want to muff it. But
Right.
I mean, that if you would have caught up and stepped up and fair caught it, I mean, that's at least saving you 15, 20 yards right there.
I think it was hit about what, the 22, 23 maybe.
I'll tell you what, if Tinora Rams want to win the ball game, this is the drive right here. Put together a 97-yard drive, chew a bunch of time off the clock, and put the ball in the end zone and keep the Antwerp offense off the field.
We've seen that a couple times in the last 2 to 3 weeks. Archer's only 10 men on the field, rushed somebody out the last second, inside handoff to Dockenhouse across the 5.
Whoa, where's the flag
close to the
right there?
9-yard line. Joey Geisinger kind of flung on the ground over here by somebody. That's the end of the third quarter here at Tinora High School. Rams have tied it at 14, courtesy of 2 Gavin Eckert 1-yard touchdown runs. We'll be back for the exciting finish right after this time out on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Back at Tinora High School as we start this fourth quarter, tied at 14. Make sure you tune in every Thursday mid-morning to check the Northwest Ohio Sports podcast out. Us four here, Coach Fairchild, myself, Keith Brown, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan Bailey. We have a great time. 2.5 hours of talking football.
Late at night.
Late at night.
Well, guys, I tell you what, the way the first half was going, starting the fourth quarter here, I think this is more the ball game that we were expecting. You know, kind of a tight ball game. And
2nd and 4 Rams from their own 9. Anders in motion. Handoff up the middle. Dockenhouse across the 15 to the 16. First down Rams. Gain of about 7 by Dallas Dockenhouse. Done a fantastic job filling in for the Rams.
see if Dockenhouse can basically do what we did against LCC and just punch him in the mouth the whole way down the field.
Yeah, he did that in the final drive at LCC. The Rams came up a couple inches short on that 4th down play at LCC, but Dockenhouse basically just took the ball straight ahead and said, stop me if you can. Ball's on the 16, 1st and 10, Tinora. Inside handoff goes nowhere this time. Antwerp had their radar on Dockenhouse. Possibly a loss of 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11 from their own 15. 11-15 unwinding here in quarter number 4. Tied at 14 at Tinora High School's Justin F. Coressel Stadium. Fantastic crowd here. Have seen an exciting game. They look very bleak at the half.
Yeah, it's definitely turned into a good game here. Not where we thought it was going at the beginning.
Ball's in the center of the hash. Eckert pitches to Dockenhouse across the 15, gets to the 20, 25, 26, 27-yard line.
Another first down.
And he does, as Coach Fairchild says, that's a first down Rams. Dockenhouse just willing the Rams here in the second half.
We're going to saddle them up, boys, ride them all the way to the goal line.
We saw some of this at the LCC game, kind of put the ball in Dockenhouse's hands, and he got the job done.
Take care of the football.
Field,
That's number one. Take care of the football.
10:42 here in the fourth, tied at 14. First and 10 Rams from their own 27. Eckert gives the ball to Anders. Hit it about the 27, maybe got to the 28. Gain of 1 on the play for Anders. Going to have a personal foul, I think, on the Archers. We'll see what the flag is.
It looked like almost like a taunting there.
Brought down by Ultimates and Moore.
Kind of threw him down and then stood over top of him. Maybe you might be right.
Personal foul, face mask on the Archers. That's going to result in a first down for Tinora. Paulding 14, Fairview 10. Checking some GMC scores. Both those teams looking for their first win. Wayne Trace 33, Hicksville 6. Delta 20, Bryan 6. That's in the fourth quarter. Columbus Grove and L&E still scoreless. Delphus Jefferson 21, Crestview 7. Van Wert 49, St. Mary's 28. $12,000 50-50 there. That is unbelievable. 16-0 Liberty Center over Archibald. 30-22, Ayersville still leading Edgerton as they head to the fourth. Dockenhouse gets the handoff at the 40, falls forward to about the 42-yard line.
Ran into a wall there.
Somebody's a little bit slow to get up.
Stay tuned after the game. We'll have the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show.
Looks like Geisinger.
Yes, yeah, Jacob Geisinger.
He just came back from injury, too.
It's like his same arm's hanging.
Yeah, he's got a brace on that left arm. Comes out a little dejected. Coach Helton and Emily down there.
Might just be a stinger.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Going to be 2nd and 8 for the Rams. 9:45 and winding here in the fourth quarter. The ball's on their own 42. Rams with 2 timeouts remaining. Archers of Antwerp with 3. Again, thank everybody for watching and listening
Gotta
tonight.
snap the ball.
Play clock's at 1. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse. Cuts it up to the 45, 46, 48, 50. Across the 50 to the 48 of Archers. That's a first down Rams.
Man, Dockenhouse is running the ball hard. Man.
It's kind of, I mean, not quite the size of Kip McCann, but, I mean, Kip was just a bulldozer, not flashy by any means. You could give the ball to Kip. He's just going to run you over. Like I said, Dallas not as big as Kip, but still has, like, the same mentality. He's not going to juke you by any means. He's just going to run through you. Have a whistle on the field. Officials timeout. Dr. AJ, only the smart one to bring a sweatshirt tonight.
It's getting a little chilly up here with the breeze blowing.
I got a sweatshirt in the bag.
Game time temperature was 78 degrees here at Tinora. Current temperature also is 69, so it's not too bad.
We're up on the roof again, and breeze is blowing a little harder up here than it is on the ground.
Second straight week up here on the roof. Great view up here. As long as we have the elements to keep us dry, we'll remain up here. Anders with the inside handoff, gain of maybe a half a yard on the play.
That inside thing's not working. They're seeing as soon as Anders is cutting back across the grain, their linebackers are just flying.
We haven't thrown the ball here in the second half. Grady Gusweiler has 1 catch on the season. I'd like to see that little slant over the middle here to Grady. He can probably walk it in from about 46 yards out. 8:30 and winding here in the fourth. We are tied at 14 here at Tenora's Justin F. Coressel Stadium. Ball near side hash. Near side receiver is Radzik. 2 receivers behind Eckert. Eckert hands it off to Dockenhouse. He's hit. Falls forward for maybe a gain of 1. Going to be 3rd and 8 for the Rams offense as we get close to the 8-minute mark. Tied at 14.
Dockenhouse, the back here.
Fantastic half by Dallas Dockenhouse and that Rams offensive line.
Talk about a long drive, though. I think Tinora, 8 minutes left, so they've had the ball, 4 minutes in the fourth quarter and a couple in the, so this is at least a 6 to 8 minute drive right now.
Ayersville 36, Edgerton 22. Up to the second update on that. 3rd and 8 for the Rams. Tight formation. Fake pitch. Eckert under pressure. Hit at the 50. Sacked by Reed Leasty for a 2-yard loss. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Rams at the 7:20 mark here in the fourth quarter.
4th down and 11 for the Rams. Brewer and Mickey back deep for Antwerp.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was probably not the play call I call right there. Trying to be too flashy.
Bishop back to kick for the Rams. They'll kick from about the 40. Too deep for Archers. Bishop drops the ball. No rush, though. High end-over-end kick. Hits it about the 24. Hits Swinhagen, I think. So Antwerp's going to get the ball probably the 24-yard line. 6:49 to go here in the fourth. We are tied at 14.
Swinhagen hadn't been in the way. That thing might have been down inside the 5.
Took a pretty good bounce there.
Cole kind of in the wrong spot. Wasn't his fault. I mean, he was doing what he's supposed to do. Ball just took a violent ricochet right into him.
You're running down there. You have no idea where that ball's at necessarily. You're trying to find it, and the ball landed and bounced right into him. Well, a big defensive series here for the Rams.
Tied at 14. Rams defense really hasn't played all that bad considering their third down here in the second half. They've been able to get off the field. First half, Rams couldn't get off the field on third down. We have an official's timeout over there. They'll spot the ball at the Antwerp 21-yard line. So the Archers are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 21, tied at 14. 6:49 to go here in quarter number 4. Here on Tinora Rams Live. Ultima straight back drop. All kinds of time. Finally chased out of the pocket. Fires deep. Sideline. Caught by Landon Brewer. Right in front of the Archer.
No idea whether he's in bounds or the referee even close.
At the Tinora 45. Rams defense chased Ultimus to the left. Saw Brewer down the far sideline. Hit him in stride where he's pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
I'm going to tell you, Ultimus has probably got one of the better arms I've seen, definitely for this year so far. He throws the ball very, very well, even on the run.
Gain of 24. Timeout, Antwerp. 2 timeouts remaining for Antwerp. 6:40 to go here in the fourth. We are tied at 14. We're going to take a brief timeout as well. We'll be back right after this on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
October 22nd, 2022. Mark that date on your calendar. The Tinora Athletic Boosters is happy to announce a night at the races. 7 p.m. at the Defiance VFW. Be sure to get your tickets from the Boosters. Buckeye football is on, but don't worry. We'll have the game on the TV so you won't miss a snap. The Athletic Boosters is a non-profit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the Rams team's or organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Find out more by visiting the Tinora Athletic Boosters on Facebook. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live.
Back here, 1st and 10 for the Archers from the Rams 45. Lichty off the left side. Gain of about 2 for Reed Lichty. Time for the Rams defense to step up, and for the Archers offense, you're just kind of like, hey, stop us if you can. Down to 9. 6:20 and winding here in quarter number 4. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. 2nd and 9 from the Tinora 44-yard line. Brewer's your near side receiver.
Brought Cole Anders off on this play. I'm not.
Parker Moore's in the slot near side. Moore goes in motion to the far side. High snap again. Ultimus keeps it under pressure. Fires it out there. It's caught by Parker Moore, I believe, on a reception. Gain of about 2, maybe 3. Ross Stein on the tackle for the Rams. Going to be 3rd and about 5 for the Archer offense. As we get inside the 6-minute mark, 5:40 and counting. Liberty Center is still shutting out Archibald 16-0. That's halfway through the fourth over there. Halfway through the fourth here, tied at 14 as well. 2 receivers near, 2 receivers far side. Ultimus,
oh my gosh, in the middle of the field.
Right over the middle, wide open. Reed Leachdee catches at the 20. He's tackled by Ross Dye at the 15.
Boy, nobody saw him come out of the backfield. He just ran straight up like he was running a dive play right out through the middle of the field, and there was nobody around. I'm surprised that we were able to recover and make the tackle there.
Wide open, finally tackled by Rosti. That's going to set up a 1st and 10 from the Tinora 17 for the Archers as we get close to the 5-minute mark here. In quarter number 4, tied at 14.
If the Archers are going to score, we need them to score quick.
Yeah, we don't have a 4-minute drive in our offense.
Yeah,
It's quick.
I don't think we have a two-minute offense.
2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Leachdy behind Ultimus. Another high snap. Leachdy takes the handoff. Tackled about the 15. Gain of 2 on the play. Grady Gusweiler on the tackle for the Rams. On the 4:30 here in the 4th quarter. It'll be second and about 6 for the Archers. Ball's on the Tinora 15-yard line. Rams defense needs to take charge here. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Brewer, your near side receiver. In the slot is Cam Fuller, near side. Ultimus, shotgun formation, takes a snap with 2, fires it over the middle. Touchdown!
Oh, he dropped it.
No, in and out of the arms of Parker Moore.
It was almost a spitting image of the play he made in the first half.
Run that little slant over the middle. Moore with the reception as he dove towards the goal line. The ball was jarred loose. So incomplete pass. Coming up 3rd and 8.
Big play for the Rams. Big play for the Rams.
Ty Jackson, 2 extra points, has 24 on the year, but doesn't look like he has really the strongest leg. It's accurate, but may not really have the strongest leg to attempt a field goal from this spot.
You're 2-play territory for Antwerp, no doubt about it.
3rd and 8 from the Tinora 15, 3:57 to go here in the 4th, tied at 14. Ultima straight back, looking, fires out in the flat, has a man, caught at the 10, pushed out of bounds at the 5 is Parker Moore. First down, Tinora. It'll be 1st and goal, Archers. 3:51 to go here in the 4th.
Wasn't he the one that came in motion there, Keith?
Yep.
Nobody went with him. Just let him go.
Second straight time a man in motion has come out of the backfield, basically wide open.
Nobody went with him. Just let him go.
Gavin Eckert walking a little gingerly back there in the Rams' backfield. Defensive backfield, that is.
Now Antwerp's going to slow things down here a little bit, try to burn some time off the clock.
Play clock's at 9 as they break the huddle. Game clock's at 3:35. 1st and goal from the 5. Ultimus takes a snap, goes straight ahead, bounces off a couple Ram defenders.
You got to be kidding me.
Walks it in for a 5-yard touchdown with 3:21 to go. Ultimus, little dance step there.
Actually, good play by the Rams. Let him get in the end zone so we got some time. Ultimus made a little shifty, like Keith said, made a little dance move and made a couple Rams miss.
Jackson on for the extra point for the Archers. 2014. Archers lead with 3:21 to go in the contest. You see, the Rams have moved the ball in the second half. Unfortunately, they don't have 3 minutes and 21 to pitch it here. 8 times straight. Extra point blocked.
Got it.
Wow.
Guess who, fellas?
Huge extra point blocked
Actually, that was Askins, I think. It wasn't Gusweiler.
by the Rams. So with 3:21 to go, we're going to head to the final 3:21 here at Justin F. Coressel Stadium at Tinora. Archers 20, Rams 14. Stay tuned for this exciting finish. We'll be back right after this time out.
Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. Higbee Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award.
Back here at Tinora High School, 3:21 to go in the fourth. Archers have grabbed a 20-14 lead. That extra point was blocked. Carson Altamus with a shifty 5-yard touchdown run to give the Archers a lead. Nice play by Carson Altamus.
I don't think they haven't kicked the ball well on the kickoff yet. I really don't think this one's going to go very far because they're not going to give the Rams a chance to get any kind of return off of this.
And the Rams return men are lined up at the 20. Landon Brewer has it teed up with the far side at the 40. Rams need a good return out of this. At least get it to the 35. Brewer approaches the ball. Short end over and kick taken at the 20 by Eckert to the 30, 35, 40. 45-yard line. Gavin Eckert with a 25-yard return. That's just what the doctor ordered if you're head coach Kenny Krause.
That's what we were just talking about. So if we get the ball around the 40, 45-yard line, that'd be a good spot for us to start. And look at that.
Both teams with 2 timeouts to go, or 2 timeouts remaining. Rams have 3:16 to go to tie it or take the lead. What a great ball game this has been. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Coach Fairchild, Dr. A.J. Fairchild, Dr. Logan, myself, Keith Brown. Thank everybody out there for watching and listening. Ball's on the far side hash. 2 receivers near side. Anders and Radzik. Shotgun formation for Eckert. Low snap again. Eckert takes it, comes near side. He's tripped up at the 40. About the 3rd or 4th shotgun formation snap we've seen the Rams have issues with.
What's going on with the shotgun snap, but they've all been in the dirt, so I don't think we go back to that.
Eckert lost about 3 on the play. That's going to be 2nd and 13. Clock is under 3 minutes to go now. Ball's all the way back to the Antwerp 40. Rams do have 2 timeouts remaining. They're just letting precious time run off the clock here.
Yeah, they're not in any kind of hurry at all.
Well, one thing you don't want to do is give the ball back to Antwerp. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But Gus
Weiler with the catch at the 50. He's going to be close to the first down. Falls forward to about the 47. Maybe just a, whoa. Spot at the 49. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Down to 2:15 and counting. Rams trail by 6, 20-14. Huge 3rd and 2. We'll have to run in and probably burn a timeout after this one. Dockenhouse and Geisinger in the backfield. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse, cuts it up inside to the 45-40. Down to the 39-yard line. Dallas Dockenhouse gives the Rams a first down. Clock stops while they adjust the change to the Rams. Chain gang is in no hurry over there on the far sideline. Clock is now winding at 1:55.
Run it.
Rams need a touchdown.
Ready.
Ball's fumbled on the snap by Eckert. Picks it up, tackled at the 40.
I don't know what's happening tonight, but that's probably about.
Why aren't we calling a timeout?
That'll be 2nd.
We have 2 timeouts.
Eckert walking gingerly over to the sidelines.
Call a timeout.
We got 1:30. The clock's still calling. Graziani's going to come in for Eckert.
You have 2 timeouts. Why aren't we using one right here?
I think Eckert may have been spiked on the play. He's over here behind the bench. Emily Volmar's coming back to talk to him. The clock's still running. Graziani back to pass, fires it out there, has a man open. He catches it at the 32-yard line. Cole Anders. Clock is at 1:07, 1:06. Rams trail 20-14.
Still get going here.
Still timeouts, 2 timeouts remaining. We got 3rd down and 3. Geisinger checks in. Clock still winding with 50, 49, 48. Graziani at quarterback pitches to Dockenhouse. Across the 30, 25, 20.
20-yard line.
Call timeout.
40 seconds to go. Dockenhouse with the first down at the Archers' 20-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining.
What a ball game, fellas.
Graziani still in, trying to find Gavin Eckert over here on the sidelines.
Clock's rolling.
It looked like he was about to head back out there, and it looks almost like Coach Krause kind of waved him off.
We just got away with one.
Oh, my word. Another bobbled snap. Got a whistle. Timeout, Antwerp. The Rams are going to come over to the sidelines and kind of gather their bearings a bit. 30 seconds to go. Rams trail 20-14 here in quarter number 4. Rams need a touchdown and an extra point to take the lead.
Sorry if the clock gets off a little bit here, getting excited.
Yeah, this is
distracted.
Final from Liberty Center. Tigers 16, Archbold nothing. Over at Edgerton, Ayersville 42, Edgerton 22. Wow, I would say that's kind of a shocker.
Delta just beat, I got a score here. Delta just beat Bryan, too.
Wow.
Go
I
Delta.
believe I saw 28-14, I think is what someone sent me.
Delta.
I'll get some more love from the Delta guys, Logan.
Yeah, I guess.
Here, Antwerp 20, Tinora 14. 30 seconds to go. Graziani's going to head back out there for Tinora.
Guys, that extra point that got blocked could be huge.
Graziani, as we said, has got a nice arm on him. Radzik, your near side receiver. Graziani pitches to Dockenhouse, cuts it up to the 20s, tripped. Tripped
lucky.
up by Reed Leasty.
They are lucky they got a hold of his foot because that one might have went to the house, guys.
Clock's at 26 seconds. Timeout to Nora. Timeout on the field is brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and Nay.
He had a little seam there. If he didn't get tripped, that one he might have been able to push that one all the way to the goal line.
As many times as a Ram has run the same pitch play, you only have 26 seconds left. It's almost like you kind of want to counter maybe the other direction just to see what you can do.
We've tried to counter the other direction, and they snuffed that one out. But, boy, I don't know. I don't know if you run the ball here in the middle of the field and burn up your last time out.
I got to say, Grady Geisinger's been open once or twice. They're going to line him up on the near side over here. So Grady usually is in the slot/tight end position. Going to have 3 receivers, 1 near side. That's Grady Geisinger. 2 Cole Andrews and Caden Radzik, or Grady Gusweiler, yes.
Needs to snap the ball here. They're not even set.
Graziani's going to go back to pass. Fires it out there over the head of Grady Gusweiler at the 6-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for Tinora.
Nope, it's going to be a sideline infraction over there.
Oh, okay.
Sideline warning.
Oh, that was a false start.
No yardage will be assessed. We got 22 seconds to go here. The Rams have 2 plays left to get a first down. 3rd and 7 from the Archer 17. Archers lead by 6. Rams do have 2 timeouts. Archers have 1. Graziani's still in at quarterback. Ball's on the near side hash. 1 receiver near side. Caden Radzik. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse. Cuts it up inside. Tackled at the 15.
What are you doing?
That play went nowhere. Timeout on the field. Tinora. Rams are going to take their 2nd timeout. Tinora will have 1 timeout remaining.
Well, I believe that's their last one, Keith.
Oh, is it?
That's it.
That's
Oh, it
their
is
last
1.
timeout.
Correct. I was looking at Archers. So it's 4th down in game right here, guys. 4th and 6 from the...
Well, you better have a spike play in there, because if you throw this ball anywhere in the middle of the field, you're going to have to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you get a first down, the clock will stop for
Yeah.
about 5 seconds.
You got to make sure the guys know to get to the line of scrimmage and spike the ball. That's
There's probably maybe 2, 3 at the most plays left in this contest, but first and foremost, Rams need a first down to continue anything.
correct. And no timeouts makes it really interesting.
So I'm going to put Gavin back in there and pitch it to Graziani and throw it into the end zone.
4th down and 6 for the Rams from the Archer 16-yard line.
Here's the game.
Big play.
Big play for the Archers defense, bigger play for the Rams offense. 3 receivers go far side, Dockenhouse in the Rams backfield.
Just run out to get a
Graziani
first
under
down.
center on this 4th and 6. Graziani is going to run far side. Looking, fires it out there.
Oh,
Knocked away. Incomplete. Archers going to come away with a 20-14 victory. 9 seconds to go in the game. 4th and 6. The Archers defense holds the Rams. And they hold on, will defeat the Rams for the first time since 2003. Graziani had a man open.
Had a man open right at the sticks.
Just waited a little bit too long to get rid of it.
Geisinger was standing right at the first down marker.
I know. I was looking right at that. If he would have hit him, he could have probably ran in for a touchdown, too.
I don't know if he could have got to the end zone, but he was definitely going to get the first down, and it definitely would have been a different ball game.
That is the final play here at Tinora High School. The Antwerp Archers 20, the Tinora Rams 14. Archers improve to 5-0, 2-0 in the GMC. Rams fall to 3-2, 1-1 in the GMC. As we said, first time since 2003, the Archers have defeated the Rams. And we'll be back with the post-game show, the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show, and we will do it next.
Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Back here at Tinora High School, Archers come away with a 20-14 victory over the Rams. Welcome to the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show. Scoring summary, first quarter, Antwerp took the first drive 72 yards down the field, capped by a 4-yard Reed Leachty touchdown run. That was 9:50 to go in the first quarter, and the Archers seemed to be off and running. Extra point by Ty Jackson was good. Teams traded punches back and forth until 32 seconds to go in the half. Carson Ultimus hit Cam Fuller over the middle for 31 yards out. Extra point by Jackson was good. Archers led 14-0 as we went into the half. Rams offense was basically lifeless. Tinora came out in the second half with a bolt of energy. 8:33 to go in the third quarter. The Rams marched down the field. Gavin Eckert capped that with a 1-yard touchdown run. Extra point by Bishop was good. It was 14-7. Next possession, Rams got a turnover courtesy of the Archers on a fumble. Gavin Eckert took it from 1 yard out, 5:36 to go in the third. We were tied at 14. The game remained tied up until 3:21 to go in the fourth. Carson Ultimus with a little jig and jag from 5 yards out, ran it in. Archers led 20-14. That extra point was blocked. Rams took over at their own 45-yard line. They had 3 minutes and 15 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with. Marched all the way down to the Antwerp 15 where they faced a 4th and 6. Pass was heaved towards the end zone and knocked down by a slew of Archers. We said the Archers defeat the Rams for the first time since 2013. Final thoughts, gentlemen, on this exciting contest.
I think the first thing is what a game, though. Great ball game between two great teams in Northwest Ohio, and ended up turning out to be what we thought it was going to be. It's going to be a close game, neck and neck. It came down to the wire and that last drive there, but I think, again, I think Antwerp's offense stepped up, and I don't think Tenora's defense played too bad. But, again, I think it's just a matter of Tinora getting their offense figured out. Last drive they put in Dominic Graziani, someone who he can throw the ball a little bit.
Yes, he can.
But, again, he's just a little inexperienced there, and I think it was just at the point that's just something like Tony and I talked about. He had a receiver open in the flat. I think that's just situational awareness and inexperience coming into play there. But
definitely.
If you're Tinora, I mean, I think you got to go on and you get another tough opponent next week in Wayne Trace, which is no slouch. But I think Antwerp, they're one heck of a ball team, and they just Tinora ended up on the wrong side of the win-loss column tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, with the way the Rams basically got manhandled against Liberty Center, and the way they've turned around and played, even in this game, first drive. we even said it, man, that Antwerp made that first drive look really easy, and it kind of looked like it was going to get scary quick. But even the Rams defense didn't really even settle in, letting Aldemus pick us apart in the first half. And then the second half, the Rams made a great halftime adjustment, came in and just punched Antwerp right in the mouth in the first drive, got the turnover, and then was able to score a second time, tied the ball game 14-14, and forced Antwerp to drive down the field to win the ball game, and still had some time on the clock, and they come right back and put pressure on Antwerp and drove down the field and had you always want to be in a situation where you can win the ball game, and Tinora was, and Antwerp, I tell you what, Altemus is living up to the hype. Watching him throw the ball tonight, the kid has got a cannon for an arm, and I tell you, Landon Brewer's got some very sticky hands too. So, hats off to Antwerp for hanging in there and coming away with the victory. But the Rams, hey, what a game. You want to know if you kind of think back now and think, does Edwards make a difference in this ball game? You don't know.
Yeah, with Edwards out, that it's always going to be a question going forward. How much of a difference would that have made in some of these longer drives, especially towards the end here when you need to make plays quick, with his speed. So it's always going to be a question in people's minds of how much of a difference that would have made. But the fact that they drove the ball down there and it came down to the last 16 seconds is awesome to see. Tinora do that kind of thing after the way they started the season against LC. To see them their defense hold Antwerp, for the most part here in the second half, scoreless until, other than one drive there. So it's kind of what we were expecting. And the first half was a little different than we expected, but second half is exactly how I expected the whole game to go. Like one score was going to make the difference.
Yeah, the Rams offense just could not generate anything in that first half. They come on the second half like they just put new kids in the uniforms and pads, just came out just gangbusters and tied the Archers at 14. And as you guys said, defense, they played as well as you possibly could. I mean, basically, they couldn't put pressure on Altemus, but end result was you tied the game at 14 heading into the fourth quarter, and Rams had a chance at the end, just couldn't make the play. So next week we head over to Wayne Trace to take on the Raiders. Check some finals from around the area. GMC, Paulding 29, Fairview 10. Wayne Trace 40, Hicksville 6. And over at Edgerton, the Ayersville and Edgerton game. Edgerton came up short. Ayersville 42, Edgerton 22. So, got Antwerp and Ayersville
kind of a
at the top of the GMC there.
I was going to say, I still think the GMC is wide open right now.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tinora is definitely not out of the GMC at this point because, there are solid 4 teams in the GMC right now that can knock each other around a little bit. So it comes down to
Yeah, look at Ayersville. We talked about it the other night in the podcast. Ayersville's just kind of that sleeper team, and guess what?
Going to make a little jump in our power rankings this week for Logan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Some other area scores: Defiance 42, Kenton 6, Van Wert 70, St. Mary's 41. And if you weren't with us, you jumped in and out. Logan saw a tweet from our friend Michael Hearn, who covers St. Mary's down there. At 50-50. For that contest was $12,000. I just can't imagine
winning a mini lottery there.
A game where your 50-50 is $12,000. Kind of an upset here. Delta 28, Bryan 12. Wauseon 35, Swanton 6. Delphus Jefferson defeated Crestview 21-7. Patrick Henry 26, Evergreen nothing. Liberty Center 16, Archibald nothing. Perrysburg 42, Napoleon 7, Allen East 7, Columbus Grove nothing. Ottawa Hills 51, Hilltop nothing. Lipstick 55, Spencerville 14, North Central 46, Fairport nothing. And I think that's all the scores we have from around the area. Any final thoughts, gentlemen, as we head into next week?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we hit it pretty good, but if you're Tinora, you just got to go ahead and keep your heads up, and you got to keep on moving through. As I said earlier, the Green Meadows Conference is wide open. You know, Ayersville beat Edgerton, and Antwerp beat Tinora, and like I said, Tenora's got another big matchup against Wayne Trace next week. Wayne Trace lost by 1 point to Edgerton a week ago, so they're no slouch. And that being at Wayne Trace, that the environment's going to be tough. So
absolutely,
we'll go ahead and hopefully Tinora can move on forward past this game and end up with a win next week.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we've said it all enough. It's going to come down to Tinora. It's got to get an offense going. It's going to kill them here. But if they can get an offense going, they've got the players there for it.
Yep.
Just might need to make a few changes. And it kind of surprised me at the end of the game here. It looked like Eckert was healthy and ready to go back on the field, but Kraus kind of waved him off like he was ready to go with Graziani there. So it's kind of interesting to see where he goes from here. Maybe he's kind of thinking maybe some changes are coming. I don't know.
Wait and see.
We'll find out next week. For Coach Tony Fairchild, again, happy birthday to Coach Fairchild. Keith Brown here, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan Bailey. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in at Antwerp and Tinora, and wherever you're at, Coach H, thank you for tuning in as always. Our sponsors, BSN Sports, Weber Bookkeeping, Maumee Valley Title Agency, Clubhouse Pizza and Nay, Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Don't forget that bump clinic tomorrow morning. Get out there. Get worked on by Dr. AJ. The Optimal Performance Fitness Club, Drop Zone Pizzeria, Higbee Embroidery, Signs Excavating, Firestone Tavern, Oklahoma Tavern, NWO Sports. Make sure you tune into our podcast on Thursday morning. Batten Stevens Body Shop. Thanks, Jeff, and all the fantastic people at Batten Stevens for the video sponsorship. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters. Make sure we reserve that October 22nd date. Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, Wooden Indian Pawn Shop, Bidlack Insurance and Investments for the postgame show, and Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, Attorneys at Law. Final again here from Tinora High School's Justin F. Coressel Stadium. Antwerp 20, Tinora 14. Archers remain undefeated at 5-0. Rams fall to 3-2. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next time when we bring you more Rams action. And follow us online at TinoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.